92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Nothing says true love like a bad case of indigestion. Right?
Not what I was thinking, but okay.
A lot of times when people fall in love, it feels like indigestion.
No, it's supposed to feel like butterflies.
Irritable bowel syndrome or something. And that's what Johnny is feeling today because Johnny made a big mistake on his first date. At least I think so. What's up, Johnny? How are you?
Man, I'm doing okay. What about yourself?
Oh my God.
Not too bad, but you took your date to a hot wing eating contest?
Ooh, yeah, man. I was told women like activity, so, I took her out.
I gotta say, I would actually think that'd be really fun.
No way!
Yes, I think it'd be really fun. I mean,
my
it's
gosh.
obviously informal. Definitely have something to talk about.
Exactly. I figured it'd be something fun and just see what happens, afterwards.
Okay. What happens afterwards is a long bathroom break. But anyway, what's her name?
Angela.
Okay.
Angela, all right? And where'd you meet Angela?
I met online. It was my first date, man, since my divorce. I worked a lot. I was a little skeptical, so,
And how long ago was the divorce?
11 months ago.
Okay, so you're ready.
I think I am. I
Yeah.
feel I am.
That's awesome. No, something that's very key in this whole hot wing date thing. Did you surprise her with it, or did you guys agree upon it before you met up for the competition?
I mean, we had talked in general, but it was me surprising her with that.
Okay, I don't know that that's necessarily a good surprise.
Yeah, so you sprung a hot wing eating contest on her.
Wait a minute. Wait. Let me clarify now. She didn't eat. It was just me in the contest. She was just there supporting me.
Wait, hold on. I don't think I understood this when I approved of this whole hot wing date. You were actually participating in the competition? I thought you were just going to, watch and it'd be funny.
No, I'm a contestant.
Okay,
Oh,
so
my God. And that was
you-
a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a spontaneous guy. I hope she would appreciate that.
Oh,
So.
my God. I don't know that you have my endorsement anymore. I don't think any woman wants to see a guy shoveling their face with hot wings on a first date.
Well, you don't sound like a fun date. I mean, it is what it is.
All right, so she was there to root you on in a hot wing eating contest. How'd the date go, though?
It was pretty cool. So she met me at the restaurant, and that's when I told her the big news that I was in the contest, hot wing eating contest.
What was her reaction to that big news?
She smiled. I mean, her eyes got a little slightly wide, and she smiled. And we talked a little bit before the contest, and this is where I think I could have goofed up. I think I could have overshared. I told her that I like going commando, that I never wear underwear. I mean, never under any circumstances. Because
When did you let her know that information?
I mean, we were talking. It was, I had 10, 15 minutes before the contest. We were talking, and
You have been out of the dating world for a while, haven't you, sir?
yeah, well, I was married for 7 years. I mean, I hadn't dated in forever, but
It's just like,
So how does that work? You're talking, you're like, I gotta go do this contest real quick. I don't wear any underwear. I'll be right back.
no, that's just it. No, we were talking, and some guy bent over, and she saw his crack, and I was like, oh, wow, I don't wear any underwear either. That's how it came up.
okay.
I just never wear underwear, and I told her, but before I could explain further, they called my name to go up to the contest and start eating.
So I will say, I don't think that the no underwear in general is a turnoff, but maybe the oversharing and that just seems like it's so awkward.
Well, you're right. It was awkward. I shared it. It happened. I mean, I had to move on.
Yeah.
Especially when my name got called.
So how
And did you move on gracefully and recover, or did the rest of the date seem weird?
Actually, it seemed pretty good. She was cheering me on when I was eating.
Was she though?
Good.
Let's be honest. Was she yelling your name?
She was clapping, go, go. She was saying go. She wasn't yelling my name personally, but she was saying go, go.
Awesome.
She was saying that.
So she got into the actual contest part.
I believe so. I mean, I must be honest. My eyes was blurry. I couldn't see crap because the wings were much harder than I thought.
And how did you do in the competition?
I mean, I came in second place, but, hey, it was out of 12 people.
Okay, so if you won that competition, you might have won her heart, her spicy heart. But no, you didn't win.
Hey, but look, the wings were crazy hot. She drank milk with me so I can cool off. I mean, we had good conversation. It was good.
It just really doesn't sound like you're putting your best foot forward on this date.
Oh, I couldn't. I didn't know the wings were going to be that hot. Seriously, I didn't know they were going to be that hot.
All right, well, how did everything end with her?
So we were done. I walked out to her car, and then, I leaned over to try and give her a kiss, and she pushed me away because she said she had to leave to go take care of her grandmother or somebody, some relative that was sick. So I walked out, tried to give her a kiss, and she was like, "Oh, I don't kiss on the first date." I was like, "No problem, I respect that. Maybe this next date we have then."
And what
Did she agree that she'd say, okay, maybe the next date, or did she just go, yeah, I got to go take care of my sick somebody?
She was like, oh, "Okay, well, we'll see." She did say, "We'll see."
Okay, that's kind of flirty. Flirty, we'll see is flirty.
It could go either way. It could be flirty or a letdown.
Don't you think, like, it's your first big date back from being divorced? Don't you think you should just chalk it up to a good learning lesson about not mentioning your underwear or eating a bucket load of hot wings on your first date?
Well, yeah, the date was weird, but it was fun. I mean, maybe I can get a hold to her, and our second date could be more fun, more weird. Hey, I'm ready to try this and do this.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, and see if we can get you a more weird, more fun second date right after this, all right?
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Why am I playing this song? Well, because Johnny, who's on the phone for a second date update today, took his first date to a hot wing eating contest. And, you know, Johnny, more that I think about it, I think I figured out why she's not calling you back. You came in second. I bet you she went home with the winner of the hot wing eating contest. Probably has a baby on the way now and everything because you didn't win, man.
Really? So so second place don't get me a second date. Is that it?
Not when it comes to hot wings.
That should be the new slogan, though.
If you're just joining us, Johnny did take his date to a hot wing eating contest. She cheered him on. He came in second place. He asked for a kiss at the end of the date. She said she doesn't do that on a first date. And then he's been trying to contact her for like 3 weeks now, and she's not getting back to him. So we're about to call her and find out why.
I never heard. What did you like so much about her?
I mean, the fact that she had no idea we were going to a hot wing eating contest, and she was cheering me on, go. I mean, she was cool with everything.
That's pretty awesome.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So she seemed pretty laid back and fun.
Yeah. I mean, not to mention, I think she's beautiful, but, you know.
Those are lovely things to say that I'm hoping we can pass on because I think it's going to be an uphill battle for you. But you got this, Johnny.
I got it.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Angela, please?
This is Angela speaking.
Hi, Angela. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
I'm okay. What, why are you calling me? Who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Not helping.
Yeah, it's a radio show.
Why are you calling me?
Well, because we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Somebody emailed you about me?
Yeah, it's somebody that you went out on a date with a little while ago.
What? What? What?
It's a segment that we do on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. A listener of ours named Johnny told us that he went out with you recently.
Oh, my God. No.
You obviously remember Johnny.
Johnny also told us that you haven't talked to him in like 3 weeks, so he's wondering what's up.
I was trying to do the fadeaway.
It didn't work.
Can you tell us why you were trying to fade away from Johnny?
Because it was the weirdest date I'd ever been on in my life.
It sounds really strange from what he described to us as well.
Oh, he told you? Oh, my God.
He did. He told us how he met up with you and surprised you with a hot wing eating competition that he was participating in.
Yeah. And I didn't know, until we met up at the restaurant that was our date.
Can I just ask you, what was the first thing that went through your head when he told you that he was going to participate in this contest?
Honestly, I was waiting for him to be like, just kidding. But he wasn't kidding.
No, he's a true competitor.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was like a thing, that like people gathered to like cheer people on as they eat.
But you can see, I mean, like, stepping back and having some hindsight, you can see where his mind was. Like, he thought it would be a fun, informal date, like an activity for you guys to do.
Yeah, but like, how are we supposed to get to know each other if he's eating hot wings?
Right. I'm not saying the execution was good. I'm just saying that the intention was good.
It was weird because people knew him. Like,
People knew him.
they were like, "Oh yeah, Johnny, he's really good." And I was like, "Really good at what?" Like,
So he's
weird.
known at the bar, or he's known at the hot wing eating competition?
the hot wing eating competition. Like, people were fans. Like, some people had fan T-shirts. It was It was the weirdest thing.
Wait.
T-shirts? Did you say T-shirt?
Yeah, I mean, they were homemade, but like, still,
And it wasn't like his cousins or something.
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he had like a like page or something.
So are you not calling him back because the pressures of being a celebrity girlfriend would be really hard?
You know what? I was so weirded out by there wasn't the connection that I thought there would be. And I felt bad because, like, after he was done with the contest, we were trying to sit down and just, like, connect for the first time face to face. And he had, like, sauce all over his face and all over his shirt. And he's, like, snotty because, like, the spices are making, his...
No.
And that didn't do it for you.
It was just disgusting. And then I was trying to not make it awkward, but it was already awkward.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I'm getting so hot." And he took off his hat. And he was bald, and I was scared. I was just shocked. I was scared, so I jumped back. And I know he saw me jump back. And I felt so bad. I felt like a bad person.
Oh, no.
Because you
So
were making
you
fun of
thought
the
he had
bald
more
guy.
hair, too?
Because they didn't look like that in the picture, because he does have hair on the sides. Like, so I thought that it was going to continue, but it didn't.
To the top.
And it's one of those things, like, just shave the sides, too. If you can't
I
grow
know.
it on the
Like,
top,
don't
like,
trick me. I would have been fine if it was just all bald, and he was, like, proud to be bald, but I felt like I was being tricked. So,
All right, so the whole date was a surprise to you. The hot wing eating competition and then the fact that he was bald.
right, the whole thing was like a hidden bald head underneath a baseball cap. That's the whole date. That's a good metaphor for how the date was.
Well, I have another hidden bald head for you then, Angela.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, Johnny is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I'm here, Angela. How are you?
I'm sorry, Johnny. I didn't.
I had,
Sorry.
I had no idea that the JBGers upsetted you.
What?
The
I'm
Johnny
not
B.
What?
upset.
My fan club, the Johnny B. Gooders. I didn't know they upsetted you.
Wait.
Was that a problem?
I'm sorry, stop. Do you have a fan club?
The JBGs, yeah, the JBGers.
That's what their shirt said. Oh, my goodness. That was a real. Oh, my God. JV.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I don't. I was trying to be spontaneous. I wanted you to enjoy yourself. I don't see what the problem was.
You know what, Johnny? It's not a problem. It's just like you would be more of like an acquaintance than a boyfriend. I could not like consider being a girlfriend. That's just not my thing. It's not
Okay, so-
personal. It's just,
Because of the hot wings, so you want to go out on another date and don't do hot wings? We can go do something else.
I mean, I'm not a competitive eater. It's just-
I don't. We don't have to eat. I mean, the JBGers won't be there. They won't, so it'd just be
You sure, Johnny? You don't take him around with you everywhere you go? Because I would if I had a fan club like that.
No. I only at my hot wing. They support me there.
Johnny, how
Hey.
could you have not have mentioned this when we were talking before? Like, you made it sound like this was like a fun, great idea.
It
Not,
was.
no, this is like a lifestyle for you, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's my thing. This is what I do. I figured it would be good for her to, see what I do, see what kind of man she's getting involved with. Me and the JBGers.
JBG?
that right there is already like too much.
So, Angela, you're trying to tell me there's nothing I can say to make you want to go out with me? What if I cut my hair completely bald? What can I say or do?
Literally, like, I'm just not into a guy with sauce all over his face all the time.
Are you sure, Angela? Because we would like to pay for a second date. Would you go out with Johnny one more time? We will pay for it.
Hey, Angela, before you answer that, you just know a real man is not afraid to cry in front of a woman. And you know I did that in front of you, girl.
What?
Me and the JBG.
You cried?
Me and the JBG?
When did you cry?
Dude, the wings were hotter than I thought. I told you that earlier. Come on.
So obviously it's going to bring tears.
Oh, what a
Angela,
sensitive man.
one more date with Johnny.
Oh my gosh.
Johnny, if you are a very unique and special person and seem really sweet, you're just not the guy for me.
Oh, Johnny.
I'm sorry, man. No second date. It doesn't sound like she's going to go out with you.
Damn, man. Dude, I really tried, man. I can't believe somebody wouldn't want to go out with me because I'm really good at something.
And Johnny, how can you ever really be alone when you have your own fan club? None of us can say that. You have the JBGers.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you know what? You're right, dude. I appreciate the love, man. Just for that, I'm going to bring you to the next contest, and we're going to do this together, bro.
Oh.
Come on, let's do this.
I'll cheer louder than any Johnny Be Gooder for you.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do
All
it.
right. Give me a t-shirt, man. I'll see you there.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I just want you to know I'm officially a Johnny Be Gooder.
Yeah.
Oh, God, of course you are.
Talking about today's second date update, and everybody texting in at 78592 supports the dude from today's second date update. His name was Johnny, and he wanted to call a girl named Angela. He wasn't getting a call back because he took her to a hot wing eating contest, kind of surprised her with that. And also, she said that he took off his hat and he was balding, and he was surprise bald.
Surprise.
I mean, it's just a lot of shocking things in one date.
Yeah, he's a big competitive eater, I guess, at this bar, and he has a fan club, the Johnny Be Gooders. And she just said his passion for eating things kind of turned her off. She wasn't into him because he just wanted to go eat spicy hot wings all the time and hang out with his fan club.
Yeah, like someone said on the text board, poor guy just wanted to be spontaneous. Maybe a little too spontaneous.
Just shows guys don't plan dates, really. Like, don't try to do too much on dates.
Not what
Just
it shows, Jubal.
go to dinner, keep it normal. Don't try to do too much. No hot wing eating contests.
Okay.
And don't introduce them to your fan club until at least date number 3.
Yeah. That sounds delicious.
It does sound good. And that's because the girl on the phone to do a second date update today spent her first date at the most romantic of restaurants, Panera Bread.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing how all you have to do is say broccoli cheddar and we know exactly where you're talking about.
Doesn't get sexier than Panera. Especially when you're waiting for your food and they give you that little vibrating device to tell you when it's ready, and it lights up and it vibrates, and you just sit there for a few minutes and enjoy the vibration before you get your soup. What's up, Deanna? How are you?
Hello.
Oh, my God.
What's going on?
Well, I wanted to tell you guys about what's been going on and see if you can help me.
Okay, so you had a romantic date at Panera Bread and you did something with a vibrating thing? I mean, that's how Jubal set it up anyway. What do you even call that thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like
Is
a
it-
vibrating
I just call it
toaster.
pleasurable.
Okay.
So tell us about your date.
I understand you are throwing shade at Panera, but I liked it. I'm in college. I thought it was a college-appropriate first date.
It
Okay.
is. I mean, and when you're talking about casual dining, it's pretty expensive.
It still is, yeah.
You know,
it's
like-
pricier than like Subway and stuff.
That's true, and he paid. So
Nice.
All right,
Boom,
sweet.
There you go.
So tell us a little bit about the dude. What's his name?
his name is AJ.
And
All right.
where'd you meet him?
We met in a study group.
Oh my God. College kids still really do meet people in real life?
We do.
Yeah, was it a study group app?
No, but that's genius. We should make that.
All right, so what'd you like about AJ?
I noticed him in our first study group, and like I thought he was interesting and funny, like he was making people laugh or whatever. But I was getting everything in the study group. I felt really prepared, but I could tell he was struggling, and I was like, great, I can like help him out and spend some more time with him. So I just kept staying, and everybody else was sort of falling off and like leaving the study group, and it was just the two of us, and we worked together, and he was like starting to get it, and we had a good time. Like we were talking and stayed pretty late, and then a few days later he asked me to have lunch.
That's so exciting. Were you so excited?
I was so excited. Like my heart skipped a beat, and I was really excited. And I mean, I kind of was conflicted because I actually did have class, but I decided that I really liked this guy and decided to skip class and go to lunch.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Free Panera, too. That's nice.
Hello?
It
So how was your date?
was good. We talked about life and like where we came from, and you know, all those things that I feel like you're supposed to talk about on a first date. And it went really well. And he actually at the end invited me to a party that he was going to the next night.
So you ran home and tried on every outfit that you have in your closet and decided nothing was good enough, so you went to the store and bought something new.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
And like definitely asked all the girls in my sorority like what to wear, and like we put together outfits. And so then the next night, which was the party, I was ready and waiting for his text with information, and I ended up waiting in my room all night for him to text, and he never texted
He
me.
never texted you at all?
No.
No.
Oh, and I bet you look so good.
I felt really cute.
Yeah, that's like the worst. And then you have to explain to every single person that you live with, like, oh, why are you still home?
Exactly. They all helped me get ready, and then it just like never happened. It was so awkward.
And I'm guessing you haven't heard anything from him since either.
Well, no, because then the next day I texted him being like, what happened? Like, what's up? And he just never responded.
Why do
Right.
you want to see this jerk again then?
The thing is, you have to make it seem like to him, like, well, I had other plans anyway, even though you didn't, and you ended up waiting the whole time just to save a little bit of face.
I know, something. And, like, what makes it even more awkward is we have class together tomorrow.
That's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask if you saw him since you guys are in that same group and everything.
It's, like, not even that I want something to keep happening. It's that I actually have to keep seeing this person, and so I want to get it worked out before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know anybody else who is at the same party?
I don't think so. It's a group of people that I'm not friends with yet.
So you couldn't get, like, a report on if he showed up alone or not?
No, like, of course I'm worried that he got there and hooked up with someone right away and totally forgot.
Right.
You have any idea why he would blow you off like that, though?
I really don't think I did anything. Like, we just met, and I've only been, like, very accommodating.
Yeah.
Right.
And I just keep thinking back to our date at Panera, which I feel like went so well, and I just feel confused.
Okay,
Good.
cool. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and try to get an answer with your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Deanna is on the phone, and she wants to call a dude named AJ. They actually are in college together. They met in a study group, and then they had their first date at Panera Bread. She said she enjoyed it a lot, and then they made plans to go out to a party. She got all ready to go, but he never texted her. Also, to make matters worse, they have their class tomorrow, so she's probably going to see him, and she wants to get this all sorted out beforehand. And Deanna, I really hope this works out for you. I do.
I do, too. I really had a good time with him. I like him. I think he's a good guy.
I can't
I
believe
hope, in a few months, you guys hang out, and then you're calling home from school to talk to your parents about a pregnancy scare or something like that.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a pregnancy scare in your future, and I think it's going to start right here. So I feel good about this.
Thanks.
Why aren't you angry at this guy? I'd be pissed.
I am. Like, we definitely have to talk about this. It was rude, for sure, but I'm open to understanding what happened.
All right.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure it out for you, okay?
Thanks.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is AJ.
Yeah, who's calling?
What's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I don't know what that is.
It's a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Oh, okay. Why are you calling me?
That is a good question. I'm calling you because we actually got an email from one of our listeners about you.
Wait, like me specifically? Like, you sure it's the right AJ?
I'm pretty sure it's the right AJ. Is this the AJ that went out on a date to Panera Bread with a girl named Deanna the other day?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep, that's why we're calling.
Wait, do you know that from the email? How do you know that?
I know that because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. So Deanna emailed us because she told us you hung out, went to Panera Bread, and you were supposed to pick her up to go to a party, but you never texted her.
That's kind of weird. She emailed a radio station about our date?
Yeah.
I think it's more weird that you left her just stranded, man. Like, why would you commit to something and then not follow through? Even if you weren't going to go to the party with her, why wouldn't you just shoot her a text and say, hey, I'm so sorry, it's not going to work out?
I'm not really comfortable talking about the details of our date on the radio.
Well, when you say the details of your date, it doesn't sound like you guys really did much.
Right, you were at Panera Bread.
Yeah, we talked and it was okay, but I don't want to air out her dirty laundry or anything, but it freaked me out a little.
She freaked you out? Well, all right. If you don't want to air out her dirty laundry, when we do this segment, everybody who agrees to do it knows that they might hear something that they don't want to hear. So she has agreed to have her dirty laundry aired.
You're 100% sure it's fine? I have class with this girl.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure it's fine. We've done thousands of these things at this point, but she knows that she could hear something that she might not want to hear.
Well, we were at Panera, just chatting, regular date stuff. But then she mentions that this is her first date.
Like, ever?
Yeah, first date ever.
What?
So what? what? She's in college. It's not like you're talking about a 45-year-old woman.
But still, what? What? How has she not been on a date?
Ever, yeah, I know. It's kind of surprising.
Something wrong.
No, there is not anything wrong. It could just be that either she didn't meet somebody, maybe she's been really shy, maybe no one's ever even asked her.
Do you know her excuse for that being her only first date, AJ?
I don't know if she has an excuse or not. It's just in my experience, I don't like going on dates with girls who've never been on a date before.
Why?
Well, from my experience, afterwards they get really clingy and attached. I guess they over-romanticize me or something. But, I'm in college. I'm not ready for that kind of commitment, and that much clinginess.
You say, in your experience, have you had a lot of first dates with people who have never had first dates before?
I mean, I guess back in high school, if people are younger, don't really have that kind of stuff in their wheelhouse yet.
Okay, wait, hold up, though. I feel like you're throwing out a huge stereotype about people who are dating virgins, basically.
Well, actually, she could actually be a virgin, too, if she's never been on a date.
Who
Yeah,
cares?
that's bad.
That
Don't go down that road.
You guys,
yeah,
for all we
no.
know, she's like 19 years old. Give these kids a break.
I'm just saying,
like,
don't be her first, because it's
oh
the
my God.
worst. Like, it's not
Okay.
only worse in the moment, but then
Listen.
after you have to deal with the aftermath of being her first. It's not fun. I agree with you on that, AJ.
No, all of you. That is awful. AJ, what did she do on your date at Panera that made you think she was clingy, besides just telling you it was her first date?
Really nothing much. She just
Okay.
seemed very excited for a first official date. And that just, gave me flashbacks to other first dates. And I was like, I don't know if I want to go down this road.
So why blow her off then? Why not, at least tell her that you weren't interested in seeing her again?
Yeah.
Well, it was just a first date. If I had been dating her for a while, it would have been extra rude. But, once the semester's over, I might not see her again, so...
Wait, no, it's rude to begin with to make someone think that you have plans and then never follow through. Like, that's rude.
Well, I can't text her after her first date ever and say, oh, well, canceled. That would crush her heart even more.
Crush her heart even more than making plans with her and then leaving her to sit home and wait for you?
I don't know. Maybe she thought I got into a car accident or something.
What?
Maybe
Even worse
What
than
kind of,
worse.
alternate whole reality are you living in right now, AJ? Like, you need to be respectful and kind with other people's hearts, and you're not doing that at all, man.
I really don't know what to say to her because I just don't want to hurt her feelings.
Oh, that
Well,
must
AJ, I think we should give it a try. Don't you?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, you better get sure because she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what? She's on the other line?
Yep.
Yep, she's there. Deanna, are you there?
Hey.
Oh, hi, hi, Deanna.
Hey, AJ. Yeah, I definitely heard everything you said.
Oh, well, at least you know how I feel. I guess.
What?
That's just my experience in the past,
Uh-huh. You think I'll send you, 8,000 text messages or something after one date at Panera?
Potentially,
You really don't think very much of me, or it sounds like women and girls in general.
No, it's not. Not anything like that. It's just my experience in the past with, girls that they're not as experienced and then they kind of think a little too much of me right away.
So you think just because I haven't been on a date that I don't have experience?
To be honest, I just don't know you that well, so I just...
Made a lot of assumptions.
Exactly. That's exactly what he did. He made a ton of assumptions.
Not having been on a date or been in a relationship actually means that I am much more independent than it sounds like you are.
Oh!
I'm just in college, and I'm not really ready for something super serious, super quick, and meeting parents and all that stuff.
What?
It's just experience from my past. It's just stuff.
You think
I've
that
dealt
we're
with
going to go
before.
to Panera and then I'm going to be like, hey, you need to meet my family. I mean, AJ, I like you. I thought we had a really good time, and it's really too bad that you actually have so many assumptions about women that you're clinging to. And that you can't be open to other options, and that somebody actually is really independent.
You see what you said right there? You said you like me after one date. Is that enough information to really know that you like somebody? I don't know.
See, Deanna, you're being a little too clingy saying that you like him just after one encounter,
Totally. I mean, emotional intelligence is really clingy.
I am really not shocked that this dude was the dumbest dude in your study group.
Wait, what? What'd you say about me?
AJ, you were the one who wasn't getting it in the study group, and I was happy to hang out with you longer and make sure that you got it. And you did. You totally got it.
Oh, she's really proud of you.
Good job, buddy.
I'm not some idiot with drool coming out of his mouth or something.
Well, I didn't say that.
Another assumption.
Yeah, he kind of implied it. Oh, another assumption right there.
No, he was talking about you.
Yeah. You didn't get that?
No, he didn't.
I definitely thought that I liked you, and I did. I thought we were having a good time, and I was really open to dating you some more. But honestly, after this conversation, I think I know more about you, and this is not going to work.
Well, let's make sure and ask officially. AJ, would you like to go on a second date with Deanna? We'll pay for it. I know she just said she doesn't want to, but I'm hoping that she'll change her mind if you say yes.
I feel like she got really worked up over just one date and one,
Oh my gosh,
missed
AJ.
text. I think...
Do I sound worked up?
Clingy, but that signs of clinginess right there, being so worked up.
How are you
So
still
no,
sticking
I'd
to
say-
that?
I'd say no.
The clingy girl just denied you before you were even able to say no.
Yeah, well, it's mutual.
Okay. Well, sorry, Deanna. No second date, but it sounds like that you're okay with that.
Totally. AJ, I know your deal. Wish you the best of luck. Hope you don't make assumptions about women in the future, though.
Don't worry, Deanna. One day there'll be a guy that's cool with your whole deal.
Are you looking for the thrill of your life? With Zadart, Seattle's only exotic car rental company, you can book a Lamborghini, Ferrari, and more. Visit Zadart.com, ZADART.com to book your exotic car ride.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Going out on a date when you're set up by friends is the worst because there's the pressure of being on the first date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the pressure of screwing things up and making your friend angry. And Charles emailed us about a girl he wants to call today that was set up by one of his friends. Now, not only is that girl not talking to him, but his friend isn't even talking to him either.
Whoa,
So
Charles.
Charles obviously screwed up something on his date, and he wants to figure out what it was. Charles, how are you?
Hey, good, man. How are you? I'm excited
Good.
to be on your show.
Thank
He's
you,
like,
man.
good, I'm loveless, I'm friendless,
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Sounds like you killed it on your first date, man.
Yeah.
I killed something. I don't know what.
Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about it? What was the girl's name that you went out with?
Her name is Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Okay.
And Rebecca was set up by a friend of yours?
Yeah, a coworker friend of mine.
Okay.
And Rebecca is a friend of hers who just moved to town.
And why did your friend think that Rebecca would be a good fit for you?
Well, I don't date a lot, and my coworker knew this, but I would like to date more. I would like to have a girlfriend one day, and so I think my coworker was just trying to help me out, help her friend Rebecca out, who's new to town, and somebody could show her around.
So she's like, you don't date a lot. This girl's new to town. She clearly has nobody else to hang out with. So this could be a good opportunity for you, Charles.
Oh.
Something like that.
And what did you and Rebecca do on your date?
We went to the park. We at first I will admit I kind of like Facebook stalked her a little bit.
I think that is totally okay.
That's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And I saw her picture, and she was super cute, and I was almost like I'm second guessing myself now. I'm like, is she too cute for me? But I set up the date. We did it on a weekend, like a day date. I'm not the kind of guy that wants to go to a bar and get smashed or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're boring. So you're a real boring dude,
No
Charles.
wonder you don't date. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, that sounds actually refreshing, Charles, to not have the pressure of a night date.
Yeah, I'm not the kind of guy that's going to go to a bar and get drunk. I mean, it's just kind of not who you are, and it's kind of like lowering people's inhibitions. It's almost kind of tricking a girl to go with you because she's smashed. And,
Yeah. See, what you described to me is my fantasy. I love it. That's a great date to me, but apparently not for you.
No, not for me personally. I understand why, though. I mean, plus it's also not as safe at nighttime. It's dark and.
Where are you hanging out? In back alleys at night?
No, I don't know. That's when crime goes up at night.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
I understand.
Well, scary world out there.
All right. So anyway, you took her on a daytime date to the park during the day because the nighttime is too scary.
So we went on a drive. We went to the park. I'm kind of a nature-loving guy.
Cool.
I was hoping she would be too. So I brought a blanket, we went for a walk, I brought a Frisbee. It was fun.
Well, define nature loving. Like, you enjoy nature or you actually, like, love
Make love.
nature.
I try to refrain from loving it that much.
Okay. Well, if that happened on your first date, I could see why you're not getting a call back and why your coworker would stop talking to you. Like,
No.
Okay.
I did not do that on the date.
Okay.
Okay, so how was it? How was the conversation? Was it easy?
Yeah, I thought it was great. We were laughing, we were talking. I mean, whatever you would want a date to go well.
Yeah.
This was it, I thought.
Is there anything in your mind that could have gone wrong?
I mean, again, like I said, I'm second guessing myself. So, after the date, I drove her home. I wanted to be a gentleman, so I'm not going to go for a kiss or anything. But I was like, we got to her place, and I was like, hold on, don't get out of the car. And I ran around and opened the door for her.
Nice move, bro.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I thought so, but I don't know if maybe people don't do that anymore, or she thought it was weird. I don't know. Maybe that was nothing.
We've done second date updates before where a girl has been like, he's obviously a chauvinist because he feels like he has to open my door.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
I can do my own.
Yeah, but that was one person. I mean, the majority of people don't feel that way.
How did you tell her to stay in the car? Maybe that weirded her out. Maybe you pulled up and you were like, stay in the car.
I didn't use that exact voice.
Right.
Okay, but here's the thing, Charles. You have two women who are not speaking to you right now because of something you did, and you literally can't think of anything other than I opened her car door.
It sounds like a great date.
No, I said, hey, could I call you again? She was like, sure.
Wow.
And I've called a couple times. It's been like 10 days. The only thing I got back was a text that said I'm busy, and that's it. And that's it. And then the coworker stopped talking to me.
Weird. Do you work directly with this coworker, so you have to see him all the time, or is it just somebody casually in your office?
It's a she, and I see her all the time. Like, I'll literally go in the break room, and she'll leave.
Whoa.
Man.
That is...
You must have done something pretty bad.
Yeah.
Man, not in my memory.
Weird.
Now, you said you've been out of the dating world for a while. It's not because you're, married, and they found that out, right?
No, I don't really like Tinder or anything like that. I kind of want to meet somebody through people that I know.
Traditional.
It just hasn't happened for me.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, and hopefully find out why she's not talking to you and your coworker isn't talking to you right after this when we get your second date update, okay?
Great, thanks.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second dater is really living up to his namesake. In case you don't know what that music is, that's the theme to the Peanuts' Charlie Brown. And if you know anything about those stories, Charlie was always getting screwed over, having the football yanked out from underneath him.
Yeah.
Never ending with him getting the girl. And our second date updater today, his name is Charles. And Charles is going to see if he can change history and maybe do something good with his name, because he's apparently pissed off everybody that he knows. And he has no idea why. He was set up by his coworker to go out on a date with a girl named Rebecca. They went out, had fun, according to him. But now after the date, she's not calling him back, and the coworker won't talk to him. Charles, are you ready to see if you can change things for the name Charlie for good?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Look at the passion in Charles's voice. Do you think your coworker isn't just talking to you? Maybe she feels guilty that you got set up with a girl that doesn't like you or something.
Maybe. That makes sense, but we're good friends. So I would think she would tell me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be just awkward for her, like, that didn't work out. Now I don't know what to say to him.
Yeah.
You know.
He's such a sad, pathetic man already. I don't want to make it worse.
Oh, thanks, Brooke. I'm glad I called the show today.
Yeah, we are really helping you out, man. Okay. I'm going to dial the phone and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Rebecca.
This is Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a morning radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. Do you have a few minutes to talk?
What is this about?
My name is Jubal.
Jubal?
Jubal, yes. And host a morning radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's on in the morning if you can't tell. I've said it like 4 times now.
Okay. sorry, I'm new to town. I don't really know any radio shows or anything.
Yeah, I've heard that you're new in town. Welcome.
That sounded creepy.
It's like we're the welcome committee suddenly.
How do you know I'm new?
I know a lot about you, Rebecca.
Oh, that's normal.
How do you know a lot about me?
I'll explain. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So even though you're new in town, you went out on a date recently with one of our listeners, and he emailed us to see if we could find out what happened on your date and why you don't want to go out with him again.
I'm assuming you're talking about Charles?
Yes, I am. Unless you've been on a bunch of dates. I don't know.
No, just one. I haven't had time, really.
Okay. Well, Charles is wondering why you don't want to go out with him again. He says he's tried to text you, and you said you were busy, and then now you just stopped responding.
Yeah. Well, I am busy. I'm getting set up and situated, and this is just weird.
I understand that.
I mean, I don't have many friends in town, and it's just like talking to a radio station.
Well, hey, we're your new friends now. Yeah. You don't need any other friends. We're the best friends you never wanted.
Wow. Okay. Well, then that's good.
Did you like your date with Charles? Was it fun?
It was something. It was a date.
Okay. Was it
cool?
Was it just maybe a little boring?
I mean, it wasn't the most exciting date I've ever been on. I mean,
would you mind telling us about the date in your own words? Because we actually talked to Charles about your date. He said that you guys went to the park and had a lot of fun, so he's confused.
I mean, he's nice and all, but I don't know. I got a really creepy vibe from him.
Creepy?
Whoa.
Yeah.
We talked to him. I did not get a creepy vibe from him over the phone.
Yeah.
Well, neither did I at first, but then something happened.
What happened?
Whoa.
Well, when we went up to play Frisbee, he left his phone in the blanket, and I noticed his screensaver was of my friend who set us up.
Wait,
Whoa.
The background on his phone was a picture of your friend.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, he said they were really good friends. Was it like a picture of him and her?
Yeah.
No, it's like a candid shot. Like, she didn't even know it was taken. It's weird.
Whoa, wait a minute.
So it looks like he just took a picture of your friend, his coworker, and saved it as the wallpaper on his phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ask him about it?
I did. I mentioned it. I was like, oh, this Catherine. He's like, yeah. And then he started talking about her and how close they are, but I know from her that they're not that close. So that was that was creepers number one.
Yeah.
And is there number two? Because that's creepy enough for me.
I don't know. I feel like we're jumping to conclusions.
Well, he started gushing about her and just saying how amazing she was and talking about, had it been a different time, who knows what would have happened between them. It felt awkward.
So on your first date with him, he's talking about how much he loves your friend, basically?
Yeah.
Whoa. And when you talked to your friend, she had no idea that Charles has a crush on her.
No, she had no idea. She said that they talk, but it's never anything deep.
Whoa.
So, and then I told her that he had the picture on his phone, and she was like, what?
That explains a lot, Rebecca, because not only have you not been talking to Charles, neither has his coworker.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, she's creeped out now, and she's the first day back at the office, she tried to avoid him.
Yeah, he told us that.
I feel bad for him.
You feel bad for him? It sounds like he took a candid picture of some girl and put it as a screensaver on his phone. That's creepy behavior.
He doesn't have very good social etiquette, but he obviously has a crush on someone that's not you.
So if somebody has a crush on somebody, they can take a picture of them? All right, well, how about this, Rebecca? I do have to let you know that Charles is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am. Charles, you there?
God.
Yeah. I need to explain myself.
Yeah, I think you do, Charles.
Catherine and I are just friends, and I told you that on the date.
Yeah, well, I don't have a screensaver of my coworker on my phone. You know,
it's not unusual to have pictures of your friends on your phone.
Yeah, but as a screensaver, like, that's kind of strange.
It's not that way. I mean, I see her all the time, like as we walk to the office. So it's like a shot of what I see.
So
You took a wait. Hold up. Sorry, Charles. You took a photo of what you see on a daily basis when you walk by your coworker.
Yeah. I took a photo of my friend as I see her in the office.
Does she know that you took that picture?
I mean, that's not important. It's just a picture of a friend.
I think that is kind of important, Charles.
Yeah, that's important. She doesn't know, obviously, and I told her what the picture was, and she doesn't even remember you taking it. It was just like her with a cup of coffee with her hair, like, falling into her mouth. Like, I mean, it's weird.
I can't see her having a problem with it.
She's not talking to you. I mean, it's obviously kind of creepy.
I mean, I don't think he's meaning to be creepy. I just think, Charles, you obviously have a crush on your coworker.
No, I don't. We're just friends.
You said at another time that you guys might have been together. Had things worked out differently, that you would be together. So
it's not another time. It's this time. It's this time now, and we're just friends. I mean, in another time, I could have been with Angelina Jolie. I'm speculating.
Okay, well, no matter what, it's totally inappropriate on a first date to talk about how in love you are with somebody else when it's supposed to be about me. You know? I mean, that's just weird.
I did not talk about how I was in love with her. I said that we could have been in love, but we're just friends.
Charles, you shouldn't bring up love in another woman's name like that unless it's your mom on a first date.
I was just talking about how much I adore Catherine, her friend, which I think she would appreciate.
Okay, you were talking about her hair, how shiny it was. You were talking about how strong she is, the yoga she does. I mean, you went off about it. It was not like a normal friend conversation. It was like you had studied every inch of her, which is weird.
She set us up. She knows me.
Not when I'm talking to her. She says that she doesn't know you that well. She said you're just coworkers.
I can't believe you even told her all that I talked about her and then I have a picture on my phone. That was a conversation with you, not her.
Okay, well, she's my friend, and if somebody has a creepy picture of someone on their phone, I'm going to tell her. She's my friend.
I told you that
That's
in
like
confidence.
creepers.
I told you that in confidence.
Hey, Charles, if you're not okay, if your picture isn't creepy, why did you have to tell her in confidence?
Because you have different conversations with different people about different things.
Okay.
Charles, I feel bad for you right now. You're learning a lot of stuff about yourself. I don't feel like you're creepy. Maybe you just need to admit that you did some things that were wrong according to social norms.
I don't think it's wrong to have a picture of your friend.
Hey, Rebecca, would you like a second date with Charles? We will pay for it.
No.
No?
Oh,
No. I don't think so.
Charles, you need to confess your love to your coworker friend.
I told you guys, I'm not in love with her. She's just my friend. She happens to be like cool and awesome and pretty, and like I like her a lot, but that doesn't mean we're anything more than friends. We're just friends.
Okay, all right, we got it, Charles.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We've heard a lot of crazy dates for our second date updates.
Yeah.
People have done a lot of really weird things, but I don't think anybody can top what the dude on the phone for a second date update today did on his first date.
Oh, that's saying a
Really?
lot.
Check this out. He went to the movies.
Oh.
No, Jubal, why do you do that?
And
Like,
then-
I always
no,
think it's going to get
I'm not
crazy.
done yet. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
There's a twist. Before the movies, dinner. Crazy.
Oh, mind
Man.
blown.
Sean, where do you come up with this stuff? I mean, I wish I could think of date ideas like that, man.
Look, I listened to your show. I've heard some crazy first date ideas,
Yes.
and they never work, like ever.
Yes.
So I wanted to do the most normal possible thing that I could think of.
Well, then
And
why'd
then
you do dinner in a movie? That's like so weird.
Yeah, no, man, call me crazy. I just decided to go for it that night.
You are a wild card, Sean.
What's funny about that is you're making fun of like crazy date ideas not working, but you did something normal and you're on the phone with us.
No, I of course, I know. Of course that's what happened, yeah. And I can't do anything normal or like have anything go the way it's supposed to go, of course. I probably should have known that.
All right, well, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Julia, that's her name.
Julia. And how did you meet Julia?
We have a mutual friend who had a party at their place one night, got to talking, got her number, And then I texted her, was like, do you want to go out, grab dinner, see a movie, something? And she was like, yeah. So that's what we did like a week later.
You're right, Jubal. This does sound crazy.
I know, right?
I mean,
The most normal thing ever.
Dude, where'd you find a girl that will see a movie on a first date?
I know. It was amazing. I was like, I can't imagine that anybody there was going to go for it.
I'm actually even more shocked that where'd you find a girl that you could meet in person? Because I didn't know people still did that.
Yeah. And I'm usually not very good at like talking to somebody in person I don't really know, but like we hit it off right away.
That's awesome.
Like I'm a big sports fan and like she loves hockey. And so we were able to talk about sports. So I knew like, okay, this is somebody that I could like connect with and like I could really see it going somewhere.
Nice. So she shared your love of sweaty dudes as well.
Totally.
So both of you guys sat there and talked about sweaty dudes for a little while and you're like, let's go out. How did the date go?
The date went fine. We got to the theater and we like talked a little bit. Some kind of weird thing happened in the lobby that like I thought was funny at the time, but like I don't know now after some time she hasn't gotten back to me. I thought maybe this might be like weird.
Okay, wait, hold on real quick before you get into what happened that was weird. You guys didn't do dinner before? You just met at the theater?
No, we met at the theater. We went and had dinner at a place that was like right by there.
Okay.
Everything was going really well. Like we got along really well. We have a lot of the same things in common. So that was all really good. And then we went to the theater like right afterwards.
Okay, and that's where the weird thing happened.
Yes. So we were in the lobby and I was going to go to concessions and grab us like popcorn and stuff like that. And so I was looking at her and we were talking and I wasn't paying attention. And I walked right into this little girl who was standing there with like a big, like one of those gigantic things of popcorn in her arms and like knocked this girl over and the popcorn went everywhere.
Which makes it look way more dramatic than it probably even was.
Totally, because she's like this tiny little girl with this giant popcorn and I'm like this big dude. And so like she goes flying to the floor.
Oh my gosh.
Popcorn everywhere. And like it took me a second to even figure out like what actually happened. Like I was paying attention to Julia was telling me a story. So I froze and then I just burst out laughing. Like I couldn't like it was horrible. This little girl's like laying there, but like it was so like shocking. But my instant reaction was to laugh, which is horrible. And like I felt really bad afterward.
Yeah, maybe if you would have stopped and like helped the kid up instead of just standing there over her and laughing.
Honestly, man, I didn't even have like a chance to. Like by the time like I figured out what happened, like her mom came over and she started yelling at me. So like this mom is all in my face and like she's pissed and I was apologizing, but like I still couldn't kind of stop laughing.
Was the little girl crying as well?
Oh yeah, no, she fell and like instantly started crying. Like it was horrible.
Wait, did you ever get to apologize to her mom and to the kid?
Yes, totally. Yes. I was like, I'm so sorry. It was an accident. I tried to help her up. She didn't want me to touch her. And I eventually, I went to concessions and I bought a new popcorn for her.
And you grabbed it and you poured it out in front of her and just laughed at her some more?
No. Then I was done laughing at that point. I got her the new popcorn. I said I was sorry a million times. And then, we went into the movie. The movie pretty much started, right when we got in there. So we really didn't, talk after that.
Okay. And were you the only one laughing or was Julia laughing with you?
She was not laughing.
Okay.
Oh, that's where you went wrong.
How did the date end?
Afterward, we came in separate cars, so she went off in her car, and then I went home, and I've tried her, I think, 2 times since then and left her a message, and I just never heard anything back from her.
Okay. And you think it's got to be the fact that you assaulted a child? It's probably not.
Hold on. Let's not say on the radio assaulted a child, that I assaulted a child. It was a total accident.
For accuracy, I think it was the laughter of assaulting the child that really...
Who knows? I don't know.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her and get your second date update and see if it was the fact that you beat up a kid on your first date. All right, we'll do it next. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in to today's second date update, normally this is the time where I do a big intro and embellish the story about what happened on the first date. Maybe make a few jokes. Well, this one doesn't even need it. I'll just recap what happened. Sean took a girl out to the movies, and then he ended up knocking over a little girl, spilling her popcorn, and then laughing in her face. And now he's wondering why he's not getting a call back.
You don't feel too good about that recap, do you, Sean?
Doesn't sound good when you say it.
No.
Nothing does.
But,
when Jubal says
I mean, to your defense, you did apologize profusely, buy the little girl new popcorn. I mean, if this really is the reason that this girl isn't calling you back, do you want to go out with her again?
Yeah, of course I want to go out with her again. She was hot. Like, I totally want to.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial their phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and find out what happened, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Julia, please?
This is Julia.
Hey, what's up, Julia? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, what? Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
Yeah. How's it going?
Hi.
Any idea why a radio show would be calling you?
Not really.
What do you think of the Bahamas?
Wait, like a trip to the Bahamas?
No, I was just asking your opinion on the Bahamas.
It's just a
I'm calling you
polar
because you actually went out on a date with one of our listeners and they emailed us to get a hold of you.
Wait, but what about the Bahamas again?
Oh, I was thinking of booking a vacation coming up. I was just asking your opinion if you'd ever been. But let's get to that later. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened. And you recently went out with a dude named Sean.
Oh, yeah, Sean.
Yeah. And Sean emailed us because he says he took you out to dinner and a movie and he thought everything was great, but now you're not returning any of his phone calls or text messages.
Yeah. I mean, did he tell you guys what happened on the date, or it was kind of embarrassing?
Do you mean when he punched the kid?
He didn't punch the kid. When he knocked the little girl over and the popcorn went everywhere. He told us that part.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Everyone was staring. We were sort of the center of attention in the lobby.
Oh, no.
He also said that his first reaction was to laugh, so it looked like he was laughing at this little girl.
Yeah, he was laughing hysterically. He couldn't get it together. And the mom was not and screaming at him.
Whoa.
It was not good.
Did you think he was a bad person for laughing?
Not a bad person. That's a bit extreme, but
Right.
it definitely was not the right reaction. He's laughing in the face of this crying 6-year-old, and I'm looking at him like, are you serious? Stop.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a little unsettling.
Yeah, so I kind of put a damper on the whole thing because we were having a really good conversation right before that happened. So.
Yeah, I can see that.
So is that it then? Is that why you don't want to call him back?
No, that's not all that happened. Did he talk to you at all about once we went into the movie?
There's something worse than him laughing at an injured 6-year-old?
To me, yeah.
What?
Yeah, what's worse than that?
Like an old lady?
Well, no.
He's just throwing elbows at everybody in the theater? What's he doing?
No, he didn't do anything to anybody else. But he did something that, for me, I thought was way more inappropriate. When we got into the movie theater, the movie started, lights were down, everyone was quiet because they were watching the movie, and he kept talking about what happened with the little girl. He wouldn't let it go.
Oh, he was talking to you?
Yeah, he was leaning over to me during the movie, being her mom should have been watching her. Why was she even in my way? And blaming the little girl for it.
What? No.
So
I wouldn't have had to knee her in the forehead if she wasn't standing in front of my knee.
Yeah, no, really though. He was completely blaming her. And then was saying that I was distracting him with a story I was telling right before. He said that I distracted him from the little girl and it was partially my fault.
Oh.
Wow,
What
so he blamed her and you.
What did you say to that?
I mean, I wanted him to just be quiet, so I was just yeah. And I wasn't sure if he was joking, but if he was joking, I did not think it was funny.
Yeah, well, he obviously has a weird sense of humor with the whole laughter to begin with. So, I don't know, maybe benefit of the doubt, he was being sarcastic?
Maybe he was trying to make a joke, lighten the mood and was embarrassed. I don't know. But, I mean, he was blaming everybody else for it.
Wow.
Okay, so you just thought basically he's a jerk and you don't want to see him again.
Yeah, it was just a turnoff that he wouldn't take responsibility for what he did. And I don't...
Julia,
Hello?
that's interesting.
Hello? Sorry, what's going on?
Oh, Julia, I forgot to tell you. Sean is actually on the other line listening to this conversation. He wants to talk to you.
Serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is serious. I'm right here.
Okay. I mean, you get that that's like obnoxious behavior, right?
Well, first of all, when we got in there, like, we were totally having a great conversation. And then after that happened, and, like, I did all those, like, nice things to these people who, like, shouldn't have been screaming at me in the lobby. Like, you totally, like, were giving me the cold shoulder and, like, not talking to me. So I was, like, trying to tell you that, like, it was not my fault.
I wasn't talking to you because we were in a movie.
I was talking about before the movie even started yet, like before, like during like the preview and stuff like that. Like you totally like stopped talking to me.
Yeah, usually people stop talking at the beginning of a movie, Sean.
Well, look, the point is, like, I think she thought that I was like this horrible person for doing this, and like I wanted her to know, like, first of all, this little girl is just standing there in the middle of the lobby. Like, where is this mom? Like, she came out of nowhere and started yelling at me, but like, watch your kid.
Wait, that's like. Do you, like, hear how you're coming off right now?
You were there. I mean, you were there, right? You saw that she was nowhere to be seen. Like, she just let her kid walk around.
Kid. She's not, like, to blame for you running into her. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Like, go over to her and be like, hey, little girl, you are in the way. Can you just, like, get up and move?
No, but I thought maybe, like, when the mom just started screaming in my face, maybe you would, like, come to my defense, considering I was talking to you and looking at you when it happened.
So wait, that was Julia's fault that she didn't defend you against an angry mother as well?
She just stood there.
Oh my God! You
Yeah,
don't
Julia.
take responsibility for anything, do you?
Yeah, what are you doing, Julia?
Gosh. See, that is exactly what I'm talking about. No responsibility, blaming everyone else for the whole thing.
It literally wasn't my fault. Like, I was looking at you, and the little girl was in my way. There was nothing about that was my fault. Everybody else around me was making that happen.
Julia, I think he sounds like real relationship material, and that getting into arguments with him down the road is going to be just real fun.
See, this is exactly why I wasn't responding to his text to begin with.
I can see. I get it.
Okay, I am coming across as a bad guy here, and I am not the bad guy in this. Like, if I could, like, diagram this out for you, like, the way that we were walking and the way that Julia was facing, she could see the kid in front of me. Like, she watched me walk right into her. She had, like, a good 3 seconds easily to warn me it was going to happen.
You monster, Julia. How could you just watch that kid about to get wrecked by Sean in the movie theater?
Set the kid up.
Oh my, I cannot believe what you're saying right now.
He's ready to...
You're like a detective now.
He's ready to submit diagrams of what happened. Sean, just apologize and leave it at that. I don't get why you can't do that.
Okay, fine. I will apologize. I apologize that Julia didn't see this person and tell me that she was coming and then make me look like this crazy monster who, like, assaulted a kid.
Awesome.
Okay, then.
On that note, I think I need to ask you guys if you'll go out again on a second date. Julia, would you like to go out with Sean again one more time? We'll pay for it.
No, thanks. Not even if you pay for it.
Of course you would say that.
She's a monster.
Yeah. Sean, I'm sorry, man. No second date for you.
All right, well, you know what? At least we know who's to blame, and it's not me. It's Julia, because she can't see the big f***ing picture.
Yeah. Get with it, Julia. Damn it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, that 6-year-old girl was such a jerk. I know. Ruined everything.
Yeah, those kids.
Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Sean wanted to call Julia. And Sean said they were out on a date. They went to the movies, kind of a normal date. The weird thing that happened, though, was while he was talking to her, he ran into a little kid at the theater, and she spilled her popcorn and started crying and stuff. And then his first reaction was to laugh because he was nervous, and I guess that's what you do. And he thought that might have made the date go bad. And it kind of did. That wasn't the main part, though. After that, he started blaming the kid for it, for being in his way, and saying that the mom should have been paying attention to the kid, and just kind of blaming everything on everevery else.
Well, he even got to a point in the second date update where he blamed Julia, his date, for not warning him that the kid was in the line of walking.
Yeah. Somebody else texted in at 78592 and said he sounds like the kind of guy that gets caught cheating and is like, it's not my fault. Like, she hit me up on Instagram and then I responded to her. Yeah. And then I set up a meeting and she took her clothes off. What do you want me to do?
It's your fault. You haven't been paying attention to me.
Yeah, seriously. If you would like more of my photos.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You ever have one of those days where you feel like the world's just making you its personal toilet? Like it's a day after it had some bad Mexican food, and it just keeps dumping on you over and over and over again. Well, that's the kind of day that Kevin had when he decided to go out on a date with the girl that he wants to call today. Her name is Denise, I guess. Kevin, your email said that you had a terrible day when you went out with this girl.
Oh, my God, the worst.
I don't even know what happened, and I already feel empathy for you.
Thanks.
So tell us a little bit about it. What was so bad about your day?
Okay, so leading up to the date, somebody rear-ended me. So I had to bring the car into the shop. So I didn't have a car to bring her on the date.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
But she's got to be understanding of that. Like, you gave her a heads up, right?
Well, yeah, I had given her a heads up, but it was, last minute, like 2 hours before the date.
Oh, that sucks. All right.
So running through my head now, I'm like, I look like an idiot because I can't bring her on the date. And that's what you want to be. You want to be gentlemanlike. You want to, chivalry.
But at least it wasn't like you just didn't have a car and you forgot to tell her in 2 hours before. Like, oh, yeah, my bad. You got to drive. You were in an accident.
Yeah, and if anything, it's got to be a good read on her personality, right? Because if she's a total a-hole about it, you probably know you don't want to date her any further.
Well, yeah, that's a really good point because people also tend to judge you on first dates.
Yeah. I mean, you're going out on a first date with somebody, that's always when they're looking at you most critically.
Absolutely.
So what else happened? I mean, was that the terrible bad thing that happened to you that day?
Well, that was pretty bad because then I had to call her and ask her to come pick me up.
Oh,
all right.
That's rough.
So it started out being, hey, I'll pick you up at 7. And then it was, I got in a car accident. Can you come pick me up at 7?
Right. And then how bad does it look if I'm opening the door of her car to, get her to say that?
Yeah.
Did you do that? Did you actually go and open her car door?
Yeah, I did it as a joke to kind of break the ice.
All right, that's funny.
That's a good move, sir. Good move.
She thought it was funny.
That's good.
So we get to the restaurant, and then to make my day even worse, they didn't have my reservation on file.
No.
Are you?
That sucks. Because now it looks like you didn't even make a reservation.
I know. So it looks even worse on my behalf because here I am trying to be really organized for this date, and she's kind of looking at me as if to say, who is this guy?
Yeah, I would start to not believe any of your story at this point. Like,
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought she was thinking. And, you kind of look at somebody's face and you see their eyes kind of drifting to the side, like, oh my God.
Okay, sure, your car's in the shop. Yeah, all right, sure, you made a reservation.
oh, look at that. What's next? You forgot your credit card and she has to pay. Imagine that.
No, I had my credit card with me, so it was fine.
Okay, good. I'm glad we at least got that worked out.
Where'd you guys end up eating? Did you go somewhere else?
Well, no, we actually got to stay at that restaurant because they had a space at the back of the restaurant right by the kitchen.
Oh, one of the good tables.
Right.
So how was dinner once you finally got in there?
It was actually really good. Yeah, we had a great time. We had just talked the entire time. We kind of put our cell phones to the side. You know how you stack your cell phones so that the first person to answer a cell phone typically pays for the meal? That's what we were kind of joking about.
Oh, I've never played that game.
That sounds fun.
Oh, yeah, it's really efficient. It gets people off their phones really quick.
Yeah, I bet.
So wait, you were actually going to make her pay if she answered a text message before you? And
Well,
you're
I
the
was-
one that asked her out?
I was going to pay anyway, but it was just kind of incentive for us to really keep communication.
Like a fun icebreaker, sort of.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So we finished the meal, we get to dessert, and we actually had dessert, which is a great sign on a date because that means, you can just talk over dessert. You never want to eat dessert fast. You don't want to be that person.
No, it means that she wants to stay longer and actually talk to you because if she's having a horrible time, she's not going to order dessert.
Yeah, let's get the check.
Right. Exactly. So afterwards, we paid the bill, and she drives me home.
Yep, that's right. Oh, she had to drive because you didn't have your car.
Yeah.
So did you guys kiss or anything? Was she a gentlewoman and walked you to the door?
Well, here's the thing. I had joked. I was like, hey, do you want to walk me to the door? And she didn't. And
She didn't? She turned you down?
What'd she say?
She was like, no, I'm good. So I was like, okay. So I tried to wrap the night up quickly, and I leaned in for a kiss, and she was like, Maybe next time.
Yeah. You should have known when she said no to the door walk that she didn't want the kiss. Like, that's why she said no.
Well, I was trying to compromise. I was like, we can stay in the car.
So you ended with no kiss and her saying, no, I'm good, to walking you to the door. Sounds like she might have not been having as good of a time as you thought she had.
I'm not going to lie. I felt like she was sending you mixed signals, ordering the dessert and then not going in for the kiss at the end.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why do you think she's not calling you back?
Where do I begin?
I guess you're right. There was a few things. Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Second Date Update Field.
No.
Taking the plate right now is Kevin. Kevin went out with a girl named Denise when he stepped up to the plate. And strike number one came when he got in a car accident and couldn't pick her up for the date. And if that wasn't enough, strike number two came after the restaurant didn't have Kevin's reservation down in their records. And of course, strike number three, when Kevin went in for a kiss at the end of the night and got the old N.O. He went in for a kiss and she said no. And Kevin, of course, thinks he's not getting a call back because his date went so bad.
Now, are you sure after listening to that play-by-play that you maybe shouldn't just chalk this game up to a loss and move on?
Why not take a risk?
All right. You liked her that much.
Yeah, she was fun.
That's right. Sometimes in life you strike out and then you just have to get right back up there and swing again. Am I right, Kevin?
Sounds good.
All right. Let's hope you don't get sent back down to the minor leagues. All right, you ready? Let's do it.
He's like, yes, I've been ready for a long time, but I want you all to shut up already.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it, not me.
All right, here we go, Kevin.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Denise.
This is she.
Hey, Denise, how are you?
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay. I've heard of it.
Sweet.
Awesome. We're taking a survey today.
Mm-hmm. Cool, we'll check that down. Any idea why I'm calling you?
No.
You recently went out with a guy named Kevin.
How would you know that?
I know that because Kevin actually emailed us and told us a little bit about your date.
What?
And then asked if we could call you to find out why you don't want to go out with him again.
Really? He wrote into you guys?
Yeah, he emailed us. It's a segment we do on our show. We do it all the time. It's called a second date update.
There are a lot of reasons why I don't want to go out with him again.
Really? A lot of reasons?
I want to hear at least a couple.
Let's start with the beginning. He said that he thought you might not be calling him back because his car was like in the shop and you had to come pick him up.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out. Like, I have a car. It was fine. I understand when people get in, like, accidents. Like, obviously, he didn't plan for that. Yeah. Hopefully, it's not, like, a thing that happens all the time, because then that's, like, a whole nother issue.
Right.
But what else did he tell you about the date?
He said that you guys had dinner, shared dessert, and then you drove him back to his place.
Yeah.
And he tried to get a kiss, and you were just like, nope.
No way.
No way.
See, and I thought that was mixed signals because you ordered dessert, which usually indicates you're having a good time and you want it to last longer.
No, I just like dessert.
Oh, okay. So you can sacrifice hanging out with a dude you're not that into for some chocolate. I get that.
All right, so he wasn't so terrible that you couldn't eat dessert with him, is what you're saying.
I could handle a couple more minutes.
Okay. So what didn't you like about him then?
It all sort of started when I picked him up. I was okay with picking him up, but when he got in the car, you know, I could just tell that he was really frazzled. And I get it. He was just in a car accident, calling his insurance. Like, I totally am a human, and I understand that, like, that's really stressful. But when he got in the car, he said he was tired, and I was like, do you want me to take you home? But he just said no, and he just asked if we drove to the restaurant in silence because he was just going to take a little micro nap.
Are you
Take
serious?
a nap?
He slept in the car while you drove to the restaurant?
Yeah, I was like, you know what? It's when, like, fine, turn on the radio, like, let him zone out.
Oh, my God.
Totally get that. Then he actually closed his eyes, said, like, thanks, like, we'll catch up when we get to the restaurant.
Shut up.
Wow.
I could not. What was going through your head when you're driving in the car with this sleeping stranger sitting next to you?
It was, like, just really bizarre.
Did he ever address it? Like apologize? Like, hey, I'm sorry that I took a nap.
No, in fact, when we got to the restaurant, I put the car in park, and he just snapped right awake. And it was like, oh, here we are. And I mean, it was so weird. Like, he just was like this brand new, refreshed person after this 10-minute car ride and this little nap that he took.
That's all the guy needed was a nap.
Yeah, it's back to
See?
normal.
A little power nap, and then you're good.
Yeah, I mean, we were having such a good time, like really nice, easy conversation. And then we ordered dessert. And right after we ordered, he said, I'm going to take a little nap again.
What?
At the table?
What?
At the table.
Is he? Was he joking with you at that point?
No, so I asked him if he was joking, and he said he wasn't. And before he even finished that sentence, he was curled up in a little ball in the booth in the back of the restaurant.
Oh my God!
Like he actually curled up in a ball in the booth?
He laid down.
Pretty much. I mean, he wasn't sucking his thumb, but he was getting very comfortable.
And he wasn't kicked out of the restaurant? I've done that a lot drunk, and they kick you out.
Yeah, that's
Probably because of the drunk part, Jubal.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, not the sleeping part.
How long was he asleep for?
Like 15 minutes.
Wait,
But
so
again, it was like they put the plate on the table, and he just snapped awake and was like ready to have more conversation, and I was just very confused.
So you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then he just goes back into talking about whatever you guys left off on?
It was incredible. I have never heard or seen of, this ability to nap anywhere, but it happened on my date, and I don't know.
I know the perfect way to figure it out, Denise.
What's that?
Why don't we just ask him? Because Kevin's actually on the other line listening to this conversation, and he wants to talk to you.
Or sleeping through the conversation. Yeah. I don't...
What?
Kevin, are you there?
Hi, Denise. Yeah, I'm here.
Wake up, Kevin.
This is not happening.
No, it actually is.
Denise, I didn't think you'd have such a big problem with napping.
You can nap all you want in your room, on a couch, in front of the TV, but, like, on a first date, in a restaurant, in my car.
But they're just micro naps. Like, the date wouldn't have gone so well if I was tired.
What?
Right.
But I asked, in the beginning, I said we don't have to do this. Like, I totally, like I knew you were stressed out. I could see it.
But we did go on a date. We had a great time on the date. We even had dessert, and I only had 2 naps. So
this is all the time. You take naps like that all the time. Not when you're just stressed out about a car accident.
They work really well. I'm actually surprised more people don't do it. I don't know why everybody finds it so funny.
Kevin, are you saying that you don't find it strange that you took 2 naps on a first date?
No, it's not strange at all. You're making this out to be a bigger issue than it really is. Look, a lot of people take micro naps throughout the day. A lot of Japanese people take naps throughout the day.
I take naps. Yeah, I get that, but I don't curl up in a restaurant booth with a girl I'm trying to impress while I'm eating dinner with her.
Well, see, okay, that's what you're not getting. I couldn't impress her with such a great date without taking that nap.
You didn't impress me by taking those naps either.
Okay, look, I feel like I'm on trial here for taking a nap, okay?
Kevin, you're not on trial for taking a nap. You're not. You're on trial for taking 2 naps.
Yeah.
On your first date. It is kind of strange.
Look, I've listened to you on the radio, and you are kind of strange, so why is this my problem?
That is very true. Very true.
I'm still confused. Do you have like a sleeping disorder or something, Kevin?
Yeah.
It's not a sleeping disorder. You take naps throughout the day. It makes you more productive. Michelangelo painted the Sistine Chapel by taking naps, okay?
He did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Kevin, but I doubt that he took naps while he was on a first date with a girl.
That's true. We don't know much about Michelangelo's dating experience.
I'm sure if he did have a girl that he was dating, that he would have taken micro naps, and they would have had a great date.
I will say, Denise, I mean, despite this odd behavior, Which isn't really necessarily bad towards you at all. You had a great time.
When he was awake, yes.
Okay, Denise, what about this? What if I can promise you that Kevin stays awake and you guys go out on a second date? We will pay for it.
Are you going to come with us?
No, I don't want to be around Kevin. But we will pay for a second date if you'll go out with him again. Kevin, can you stay awake?
Yes, or we could take a napping date together.
Oh, there you go.
A little cuddle time.
That's an attractive offer, but I think I like to go on dates where people stay awake the whole time and we don't have to worry about someone falling asleep. So
Wait,
I'm okay.
I think you should take a micro nap and make that decision again.
I'm okay. I'm okay with my sleep schedule. I'm like a grown woman who stays awake. When
Are you
the
sure,
sun's
Denise?
out.
Denise, we could wait for like 10 minutes while you take a nap and sleep on it.
Please, would you mind? Would you mind? Just so everyone knows what that feels like. No, I'm good.
All right. Well, Denise, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Kevin, I'm sorry we couldn't get you a second date.
It was worth a try.
Or maybe warn people about your micronaps. Let them know what you're doing first.
Or just learn how to stay awake for a 4-hour span. I don't know.
You know, you guys are really missing out here. These micro naps are the way of the future. If you want to be productive, if you want to, bring your ratings up, you should probably try some micro naps.
Hey, we'll try anything at this point. So, yeah, why not?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, maybe that guy had narcolepsy. You need to back off. No, he did not have narcolepsy. I'm talking about today's second date update. He admitted that he did not have any disorder with sleeping. If you missed it, Kevin wanted to call a girl named Denise. They went out for a date to dinner. And during the date, the reason that she wasn't calling him back was because he took naps. Like in the car ride there, he was like, hold on a second. I'm going to take a nap till we get there. And then at the dinner table, he actually took a little nap.
Jeez,
Just,
are you kidding?
a couple minutes. Micro naps is what he called them. And he didn't see a problem with it. He's like, what? I needed to recharge so that I could be, give you all that I have to give on the date. I need to rest up.
I will say, she said he was absolutely delightful when he was awake.
Yeah, it really recharged him. He was like, boom, okay, what's up?
And
Yeah,
the
he said
thing
every
is-
single time he woke up, he was like a completely different person.
Wow.
She seemed ready to forgive him after the car nap, but then when it came to the dessert nap in the restaurant booth, it was just too much.
Yeah, a little over the top. Somebody texted in at 78592 and said, my 10-year-old is taking a micro nap right now. It's kind of like she was on a date with a 10-year-old who just kept falling asleep.
I don't know if I have low standards, but I would have gone out with him again.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Like she said she had a great time.
They should just do a micro nap date
I don't
together.
know. Maybe I love naps. It could have worked out. I don't know.
They decided not to go out again. He still says it's not weird that he naps all the time throughout the day, even on dates. Doesn't matter. He'll take a nap at any time.
It is. I mean, that's the part that gets me is he doesn't understand that it's not a societal norm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we all love naps, right? But I mean, normally we take a nap, it's like 20, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. This guy literally takes like 5-minute naps. I don't know how you can do that.
I get it if you love napping.
Yeah.
I understand that you do, but you have to understand most people don't nap when they're out in public.
But maybe he's right. Maybe we should. Maybe we'd be a better, more productive society.
I agree. He's got it figured out.
Yeah.
I'm going to take like a minute micro nap right now.
During the next songs.
That's actually probably going to happen. You're the one that falls asleep in the bathroom stall.
That's true.
Yeah.
He really does.
I go take naps in the bathroom sometimes when I get really tired. Maybe I like this guy more than I thought.
Yeah. See?
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you.
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the D train northbound.
That is definitely the D train.
And April is the confused lady I left on it.
Oh.
If you're just tuning in, one of our listeners, Mike, met a girl named April 5 years ago while they were acting in a Shakespearean play together. And soon their onstage chemistry turned into offstage chemistry on one romantic evening. But that night ended with him vaguely saying, "I'm sorry, I can't do this," before leaving her standing on a subway train as it pulled away.
Man.
And the reason why he did that is because turns out he was engaged at the time and he felt guilty.
Yeah.
So he called it off, and now 5 years later, Mike is hoping to finally reconnect with April and see if there's any possibility of rekindling what they had all those years ago.
Oof.
Now, Mike, I've been thinking about this during the break, and if we can get April on the phone, we can definitely talk to her about that night, but I really think you should be the one who explains to her what happened and why you left. if she hasn't figured it out already. What do you think?
Yeah, I need to face it. I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would maybe speak more eloquently than that, but I mean, you talk to us from the heart, and I think that that's all you have to do. And it could be that we get April on the phone and she's married happily and doesn't want to talk to you at all.
It's a possibility,
Real
man.
actors cheat all the time, so you're good.
That's how you make it.
All right, man, you ready to do this?
No, like you guys mentioned she might be married and stuff. Now I'm like really nervous.
That never crossed your mind before. I do not understand men.
I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, I'm looking for April.
this is she.
Hi, April. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. How you doing?
What is this in regards to?
Oh,
How do I even explain this?
it's a lot.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lot, April.
I hope you're not too busy right now because we have something that we would like to do with you called a second date. Have you ever heard of that before?
No, this is really interesting. Okay, I wasn't expecting this at all.
Okay. So the reason why we're calling is because we recently got an email into our show from a guy who says he went out on a date with you about 5 years ago. His name's Mike.
You may know him as Romeo. Well, you're Romeo. He wasn't Romeo.
I'm not sure.
I may have messed that up. I'm
You
sorry.
guys, I think that she needs to sit down.
Yeah. So Mike says that he met you a long time ago when you were both acting in a play together.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Okay.
Wait, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's just so random. Like it's been a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. And he understands that. Mike told us a little bit about your relationship together, about kind of connecting when you were working together in the play and how it kind of went off stage one night and you guys had a romantic evening together. Do you remember that?
I remember that. So what did he tell you about it exactly?
Oh, yeah. Now, okay.
I mean, well, he had very nice things to say about you and said you guys had a great time together, checking out an art museum. You made out a few times even.
You had a lot
and
of chemistry.
You
when
walked
you were
ar-
acting together.
You walked around the city.
Okay.
Okay. And then he does admit the night ended a little bit awkwardly down in the bowels of the subway station.
Why did you say bowels?
I don't know why that word came to my mind.
Yeah, it did actually. It did. So I'm really interested to hear what he had to say about that.
Oh, like the actual goodbye?
No, like why in the heck would he do that?
You mean leave you?
Yeah. I mean any of it. It was the strangest thing.
I mean, in that moment, like, what were you thinking?
I don't even know what to think, honestly. I was so excited. I liked him, and he just, like, bounces.
Yeah.
And I never hear from him again. So I was hurt. I was, like, really hurt.
Yeah.
Not a good feeling.
And I think part of the reason that he reached out to us to get a hold of you is because he feels guilty about how it played out.
Yeah, I'm sure he feels guilty.
Yeah. And so here's the deal, April. I would love to tell you why Mike did what he did and the whole backstory behind it, but I think it would sound a lot better if it actually came from him.
Okay.
And the thing is, I can make that happen right now because I need to let you know Mike is on the other line listening, and he wants to talk to you right now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my heart is beating for you.
Yeah.
Mike, stage left.
I'm here. Hi, everybody. Hi, April.
Hey. So what's up?
Well, a lot. Yeah, where do I even start with this? Like, I hope you've been well. I know this is weird talking after all this time and kind of how everything went down and everything. It's been eating at me for a while. Because I was having a great time. Like, I heard you just say that, like, you liked me and I liked you. And then the problem is that I had someone else in my life and I made a commitment to them. Like, I was engaged. And so when this all just happened so fast, it was like I had that moment of clarity and I reacted, and I know it wasn't the best way to do it. I know it, like,
Why didn't you just tell me that you were engaged?
Right.
Well, because I think I was falling for you a bit, and it just all kind of hit me like a ton of bricks, and I just had to step out of it.
Yeah, in Mike's defense, when you're making out with a girl, it usually doesn't go well when you say, oh, by the way, I'm engaged.
Dude, they did a whole play together. He had plenty of opportunity to bring it up. I mean, April, how are you feeling right now?
Like, my heart is pounding because I have thought about him since it's happened, and it took me a half a year until I could get back on that train, and this, like, really affected me.
But you could, I mean, not to keep defending Mike here, but you could understand when you're in the situation where you have these conflicting emotions going on and he really likes you, but he also has this fiance. He just didn't know what to do or what to say. He didn't know how to say it to you. Could you understand being in a situation like that?
Yeah, I mean, I can understand, but, like, I was dating somebody at that time.
Oh.
Wait, what?
You were also in a relationship when that was going on?
Yeah, I was in a relationship, but I wasn't engaged or anything like that. Like, I was just in a relationship.
Hold on.
Makes it so much better.
Wait, what kind of relationship?
I had a boyfriend, and we were together for, like, 3 years.
A long-term boyfriend.
Like a live-in boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yes, it was a live-in boyfriend, but it was,
Wait, you had a boyfriend you lived with?
yeah, I did, but I wasn't engaged to him.
Well, yeah, but like you live with him. Now I'm a little shocked.
I'm really confused. Why did it take you 6 months to get over this when you were...
She was still dating.
I mean, weren't you actually kind of grateful that he just left because then you don't have the guilt and the drama yourself?
No, I totally get what you're saying, but, like, I really liked Mike, and I would have thought about leaving my boyfriend for him at that time.
You guys are kind of perfect. Yeah, you both like double dipping.
You're awful.
So neither one of you were single at that moment, and
both fell for each other.
You won't have a healthy relationship, but it'll be good.
Yeah.
Wait.
But I said something. I stepped out, you know?
No, you don't get to take a moral high ground here, Mike.
In a weird way, he did.
I know.
I'm sorry, but he literally was like, look, I went too far. I kissed her. I got it back off. This is awful.
She just would have kept cheating on her boyfriend until he made the first move.
Okay, we're not picking
He
who's the
stopped
worst
it.
cheater.
No, they're both terrible. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
I mean, both
they're both
options
terrible,
are awful. Like, you don't explain it to her, and then you leave, and you assume she's single. I mean, like, here's my question. Are you both single right now? Because I feel like we really need to double check on this one.
That's a good point, Brooke. Mike, are you single?
Yeah, I'm single now.
Okay.
Got it. April, how about you? You single?
I'm pretty much single.
Whoa, wait a minute.
What does that mean?
That means there's some guy out there who doesn't think he's single.
April.
It's complicated. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. I can still date other people.
Yeah, sure, up until the wedding next week.
I
You're
think even
unattached.
after the wedding.
Love
Yeah.
is messy, guys.
Well, I mean,
Wait, are you both still interested in this?
it sounds like they are, and that's why I think this is the right time to ask April.
Hey, I'll save you guys the time. Like, I have this romanticized thing in my head, and then to find out she's been cheating at the time.
What?
I'm a little
Oh my gosh.
offended by that, actually.
You were cheating, Mike. You both were cheating.
I may be a bad person, and I may have done bad things, but what she did is worse than what I did.
Okay. Let's
Whatever
just...
you need to tell yourself.
No, that was a Shakespeare quote. That was Shakespeare right
sorry.
there.
Yeah, that was part of To Be or Not to Be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to cheat.
That is 100% not true, and you're stupid because I would have gone out with you again.
I think that's Shakespeare too.
Their chemistry's
Macbeth.
back.
I want to see this play
He really
now.
has a way with words. Life has shown me that people can change a lot in a short period of time.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember back when I first started working here, I used to be an upbeat, bubbly person with big hopes and even bigger biceps.
Yeah.
I wish I got to see that, Jeffrey.
He was really built at one point.
But fast forward to today, I'm a hollow shell of a man with a damaged heart and arms the size of raisinets. And why am I telling you all this? Because a lot can happen in just 5 years. And one of our listeners says he went on a date with someone that long ago
Whoa.
and is now finally reaching out to us for help.
Yeah, he's playing the long game, I see.
Yeah, they got hotter.
Hard to get.
Yeah.
You know, Mike, you could have contacted us earlier.
Yeah, looking back on it, I probably should have.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was a little tied up.
I see. It says here in your email you currently work in insurance, but back when you met this young lady, you were a budding actor. Is that right?
Yeah, I was doing acting for a while, and then life happened, and I kind of had to get the 9 to 5 going, so
Right.
went down that road.
By life, you mean bills happen and you actually have to pay them.
Yeah.
I get it.
Adulting sucks.
Yeah, exactly right.
Wait, who is this woman?
Well, her name's April, and I haven't talked to her in 5 years.
Wow.
Okay. And how did you meet her?
Well, so she was an actor as well, and we were in a Shakespearean play together.
Oh, that's cool. That's romantic.
It's like
Yeah.
you're like a
Yeah.
real actor, like
Yeah.
a play actor.
And it's either like you made out on stage or you killed each other on stage. Which one was it?
Well, fortunately, we got to kiss a little bit.
All right.
I didn't have to kill it.
Okay. This is like this is the tale as old as time with the actors that work together on a movie or on a play, and before you know it, they're in love.
Yeah, the on-screen chemistry goes
Yes.
off screen.
That's right. Is that what happened?
Yeah, well, like there's a lot of romance going on in those plays. You get really into it when you're acting in, especially in a Shakespearean play. And so, like, we just really connected, I thought, on stage, but then it may sound cliche, like you said, but it was off stage as well.
So did you guys actually go on a date, or was that your time with her was doing the play?
That was a time with her doing the play, and I had things going on outside of the play, so I was pretty busy outside of that. But after the final show, it just we're real excited and things like that, and it turned into a long date that night.
Oh, okay.
Like cast party, end a show. What do they call that when you wrap up a production?
I think it's called a rap party.
Wrap party. That's
Yeah.
it. Yep.
So-
Good name for it.
Yeah.
Some sort of party after they rap.
Yeah.
What would they call that?
Those actors,
They
large
nailed it.
vocabulary.
Yeah,
you
they
know
nailed
that. All right. So what happened when you hung out with? You said her name was April.
Yeah.
What happened with you and April that night?
We walked around the city a bit. We popped into a museum, and that starts to put love in the air a bit more.
All very cultured of you.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys are like Shakespearean actors
Artsy,
going to
yeah.
museums. Like, what the
I know he listens to our show. Things have really gone downhill for you.
So
That's cool, though.
how was the art museum?
It was great. I like in a location like that, you get a lot of time to talk and chat, and we'd sneak around the corners, kiss a little bit. We were still in the zone.
So what happened after the museum makeout?
Well, we both live in a place where we have to take the subway, so we were going to hop on the subway, and so we got down to the platform, and it came. We popped in, and then this is where it's tough. It's
Oh no.
I looked at her and I just said, "I'm really sorry, I can't do this,"
What?
and I stepped out.
Wait, you just left her inside the subway car by herself?
Yeah.
Alone
Why?
at night after a
What?
date.
I mean, I know the lighting is terrible at those things, but like she couldn't have looked that bad.
Were you acting?
No, like it's almost like a scene from a movie. I get it. Like the last thing I saw was her like going away on the train, just looking a bit shocked.
Yeah, I would have been like, "What the just happened?"
Juliet
What
Montague,
happened?
I will see you in another lifetime.
Wait,
Wait,
why?
Yeah, why?
Well, so here's the thing. I was engaged at the time.
Oh.
Bro.
And she didn't
Okay.
realize that? She didn't know?
No, just we got caught up in the acting thing, and I kind of felt myself drawn to her, and so I didn't really, you don't bring everything up about yourself.
Oh, and let me guess. It didn't
wow.
work out with the fiance. Shocking.
Well, it did, and then it didn't. So I ended up getting married.
What?
Oh, my God. Why?
We were married for 4.5 years, and so here's where we're at, is I'm now divorced, and I'm hoping that maybe I can get in touch, or you can help me get in touch with April again, because it's been killing me. Like, I'm not going to say it ended my marriage, but, like, I'm not going to say it wasn't something that was on my mind a lot, you know?
You mean cheating on your fiance before you got married? I mean, this, like, it's hard right now to be on your side.
Yeah, it's like, because it's romantic. Like,
It
you
is.
can't fight love, and you still never forgot about
But
it.
he's single now, so.
And sometimes you can't help like who you're falling for. And it's
you
not like they
can't,
were
but you-
married
but
and
you
they just
can't
kissed.
help making out with other people while you're engaged to
Well,
someone
that
else.
was
That
years ago,
piece
Brooke.
you can't
Part of
help.
it was
years ago.
acting. Part of them making out was just on stage, and then it slipped out onto the real world.
I mean, April has to know that you got married and that you were cheating on your fiance with her. I mean, there's social media. There's no way she didn't see it.
that's very possible that she saw it, but we have not communicated, and she never reached out, and I never reached out.
Yeah.
And like, hey, I'm not saying I'm in the right. I'm like the anti-hero in this story. Like, I have my flaws.
Yeah.
Hey, I admit to being wrong.
Good.
Okay.
But it happened.
Yeah.
All
I know
right.
life is
Let's
messy.
go get
That's
your
true.
girl.
Okay, well, let's see if we can have a happy ending to the second date. We're gonna play us. No.
Oh,
not
like-
just a normal Shakespearean
Oh,
happy
my
ending.
bad.
That's all I'm trying
That's
to
what
say.
I thought you were saying.
No, just
Yeah.
a second date.
Move forward.
Okay,
Oh.
we're gonna play us.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We get a lot of really creative ideas for dates
Yeah.
when we do these second date updates. And today we have another creative idea. It's from a dude named Spencer. He emailed the show for a second date update today, and I read his email, and his date was creative. He planned to bore his date to death.
What?
At least that's what it sounds like to me.
Oh, okay.
Boredom, a boredom date. Who knows, People get bored enough, they might hook up with you just to do something.
Okay.
Just out
Last
of sheer
resort.
boredom.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Spencer, how are you?
I'm doing good, but I don't know if that's a fair assessment of the date.
Well, it never
Well,
is when
yeah.
it comes from Jubal, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly.
we'll get another assessment from everybody else in a second. But first of all, what's the girl's name that you want to call today?
Her name's Mary.
Mary, okay. And why don't you tell everybody about your very boring date with Mary?
Well, my creative date with Mary
There you go, Spencer.
was, thank you. Yeah, it was something I thought it'd be different. I decided we'd go to a used bookstore, kind of pick out books for one another based on.
Oh my gosh,
sorry.
Jubal.
Sorry, Spencer.
People I know it's hard for you to
interrupt
believe, but some people actually like reading.
You should try it. You should try it.
I should try it, but I can't because I don't know how. Thanks for throwing that in my face, Spencer.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went to a used bookstore.
Yeah, I feel like you can tell a lot about a person based on the kind of books they read. So I figured we could, pick out a book for one another.
No, but that can be a lot of pressure on a first date because you want to come off smart, right? So you don't want to go and pick out what you've actually been reading.
I mean, I just wanted it to be kind of something fun. I didn't necessarily think it had to be pick a book that's going to change my life or anything like that,
You took the pressure off. It was lighthearted.
Yeah.
And the idea was to pick out books for each other. So you gave her Getting Naked for Dummies, and she gave you what?
She actually gave me the Kama Sutra.
What? For real? That's the book she gave you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not the real one.
I was gonna say, that's awesome.
What'd you end up picking out?
I ended up picking out the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Okay.
It's all really about mindset, how you carry yourself and how your mindset can actually lead to success.
All right.
Okay, so a motivational book. That's cool.
Or a self-help book,
Yeah.
however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
But still.
I mean, it's cool, or it could have been offensive, like, oh, do I look like I need help?
Yeah.
She didn't act that way. I mean, when she gave it, she's like, oh, cool, this is cool.
Yeah, and what'd she pick out for you?
She chose the first Twilight book in the series. Yeah, she said it was kind of like, for her, it was kind of a good escape book. She loved the fantasy and everything that was involved with it. And I was like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've read it, and I agree with her. It's just fun.
Yeah, and I was like, it's kind of a counterbalance to my choice. So I thought we'd be a really good match in that way,
So did you guys just sit there and read your books and then hug and go home? Like, was that...
No, there was a kiss, and then we left. No, I'm just kidding. We actually, I'm just kidding. We actually went, afterwards, we took our books, we went to a little, cafe, had some food. We kind of talked about our books and got to know each other a little bit more.
So it's like an impromptu book club with Spencer and Mary.
It was good conversation, I'll tell you that.
Well, and it's a pretty smart first date because it's an easy follow-up for a second date. Like, you have a reason to contact her other than just asking her out.
Well, that was the plan until what happened at the end of the date.
Uh-oh.
And what happened?
Well, everything was going great. Things were kind of winding down. Mary said she had to go. She said she had a great time. She gave me a hug and said, look forward to getting together again soon. And then she left, and then I kind of looked over where she was sitting. I realized she had left her book there. I was like, oh crap.
No.
That kind of defeats the whole follow-up thing. So I just grabbed her book, and I tried to run outside see if I could catch her before, she had gone. But
Was it raining? Was it raining when that happened?
It wasn't raining at the time, no.
Wait, is that your...
Okay. Yeah, in my mind, I pictured you running out in the rain after her with her book and then standing there as the rain.
Screaming her name.
Yeah.
It's very romantic, both of you.
Wow, Jubal.
No, that's not what happened. She was gone. It was like the waiter thought I was trying to leave without paying the bill, so they started getting all weird on me at the restaurant. I mean, I went back in and paid it, but it just like a big scene had been created at that point.
Yeah.
So it just got a little weird at the end of the date, and then I tried to reach out to her via text, and I haven't heard anything back.
And have you texted her like, hey, I got your book?
Yeah, I was like, hey, I got your book. Love to come bring it to you. Nothing.
So, Spencer, why do you think she's not calling you back?
Honestly, the only thing I can think of is maybe the date was too creative, and she just maybe fell for me real quick and just she doesn't know how to handle it.
Really?
Could be. Yeah.
Yeah,
She could have fallen in love and just been not comfortable with it.
God, between you and Spencer, you guys really have this romance novel thing handled. Yeah. I mean, with these two storylines.
There's a lot of optimism.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm an optimistic person, and that's just why, kind of why I contacted you guys. I feel like, we get her on the phone, and I feel like the truth will really come out in that moment that we can have another date.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then get chapter 2 of your second date update.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Ooh.
And it was a dark and stormy night.
Okay.
All right.
When it was a dark and I'm never gonna make it in this business.
You're not going to make it
I'm
past
sorry,
a couple of words.
I'm having intro block. I can't think of how to intro this segment correctly. It's kind of like writer's block, and since we're talking about books, I guess it makes sense, Spencer. You've gotten in my head.
Well, it wasn't actually dark or stormy, but...
Well, okay, so now even the beginning of my intro is screwed up. The few words that I had right before I got intro block, Spencer.
Sorry about that.
Hey, Spencer's got date block. That's much worse than intro block.
Yeah.
There's another term for that.
No, okay.
If you're just tuning in, Spencer is on the phone for a second date update. He actually took a girl named Mary out. They went to a bookstore, and they both got books and recommended them to each other. Then they went to a cafe to eat and talk about those books. But at the end of the date, she took off from the restaurant and left her book behind, and Spencer hasn't heard a word from her. We're about to get her on the phone and find out what happened. Anything else you want to say before we do that, Spencer?
I mean, it's just, we had a really great time. She's awesome. I don't know what happened. We really kicked it off, and I really kind of want to find out what the deal is, why she hasn't responded.
And I feel like if she thinks that date that you took her on was boring, then good riddance. Because that's an awesome date, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, for a 90-year-old. They would love it.
No!
So-
It's... All right.
All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Mary?
Speaking. May I ask who's calling?
Yes, you may. Thank you for asking, Mary. My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Are you guys doing a fundraising thing or something?
Well, I do have a GoFundMe that I'm going to ask you to donate to later, but it's some personal stuff. No, the reason I'm calling you is because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update.
What does that entail exactly?
Well, that's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then you end up not calling them back after, they email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened.
Oh, geez. Okay.
So we got an email the other day from a dude named Spencer.
Yeah, I remember Spencer. He contacted you guys?
Yeah, and he told us all about your date, how he took you to a used bookstore and you guys bought books for each other and then went to eat and talk about the books, and then you left and ran out of his life for good.
Okay. Seems a little dramatic the way you put it, but
Well,
yeah.
When someone realizes that the love of their life has
Oh
walked
my
out the door,
gosh,
never to come
Jubal.
back, it could be a little dramatic, Mary.
That is not what he said, Mary, just for the record. That is Jubal's words, not Spencer's.
Okay, thank goodness. That's a little extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. He's just
He
said
didn't
he
say
had
that.
a nice time.
Yeah, he told us about your date, said he enjoyed it, is wondering why you're not calling him back.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I don't really know what to say.
Okay, is it about the book, maybe? He said that he picked out a book for you called Think and Grow Rich.
No, I love the fact that he gave me that book. I mean, that's not the kind of thing I really read, like self-improvement kind of stuff.
Okay. He also said that you gave him the book Twilight. Did he, make fun of it or something?
What, are you saying he was making fun of it? Like, did he?
No. I'm asking because, I'm asking if maybe he made fun of the book that you chose.
Well,
You
not
chose
in front
Twilight.
of me, but if he said something to you, I mean.
No, he didn't say anything. He said it was a fun escapism book.
Okay.
But so, wait, if you liked the book thing, then why did you leave your book behind?
I mean, I forgot it. I didn't mean to leave it behind. I just forgot.
Okay, so that wasn't on purpose because...
No, not at all. I mean, I'd actually be interested in picking it up again because it looks kind of interesting to me.
Well, I know where you can get it. I think he still has it.
Well, it wasn't about the books.
Well, can you tell us what it is then? Because he's really curious.
Well, we're talking at the cafe, and it was great. I felt like we really got along, and we were just, really similar across the board, just like the same person in a lot of ways. And I was thinking that, and then the waitress came over and she took our IDs for our drinks, and we have the exact same birthday.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Well, no, it's not. It's not awesome. It actually, that was it for me, and because that's not okay.
Why is that not okay?
What?
Well, lots of reasons. I mean, the main one is, it's not fair to either of us to have to share our birthdays. Can you imagine being in a couple with somebody who has the exact same birthday as you and you never get to fully actually celebrate your birthday?
Okay.
Wait, what?
I think it would be great because it means I wouldn't have to remember when their birthday was, but that's just me being lazy.
So
So you don't want to share your birthday so much so that you don't want to date him again?
I don't want to share my birthday. I don't want him to have to share his birthday. I mean, think about it. We'd have to, which family are we spending this with? It's one of the best days of our year, and it gets watered down. I mean, no.
But it sounds like you guys connected on so many levels that it seems really silly to drop all of that just because of a birthday.
No, we connected on too many levels. I mean, think about it. We're the exact same astrological sign, too. That's going to clash at some point. There's going to be no variety in the relationship. It's too much.
It is crazy that you guys have so many similarities, same birthday, same kind of likes and dislikes. You're both on the phone right now. That's another weird one.
What?
Oh, yeah, Spencer's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
No, he's not. Do not tell me that right now.
Yes, he is, so I have to tell you that right now. Spencer?
Hey, guys. How you doing, Mary?
I can't believe this. Hi, I guess.
Are you being serious about all this?
Yeah, I'm serious. It's just how I feel about it. I mean, think about it. It's one of the best days of your year, and if you can't really celebrate it, what does that mean about your life?
Oh my God, Mary, wow.
It's just so weird to me that this birthday thing is such a big hang up. I mean, has this happened to you other people you went on dates with or something?
No, I mean, not with someone I was dating, but back in middle school, I had the same birthday as another girl in my class, and they sang happy birthday to both of us, and it was horrible.
Oh my God. There's some deep-seated issues, Mary.
Scarred.
It's very special to me. I don't care if you're making fun of it. It's an important thing in my life.
I mean, I don't even know how to respond to that. I mean, our date was amazing. We were laughing and chatting the whole time. It was no silence.
Yeah, I mean, don't take it personally. It's not your fault that you were born on my birthday.
Oh my God.
Spencer, this is a tough one because there's really not much you can do. You were born on the day you were born on, and it sounds like it's a deal breaker.
You know what? My birthday isn't as big of a deal as sounds like it is to you, Mary. What if I change my birth date. I mean, I know I can't do it legally, but like, what if I like, I don't know, change it on Facebook and just start telling people it's a different day and like celebrate it. I don't know, like a couple of months later or something.
Whoa.
Hey, I don't want you to change your birthday for me. I want you to be who you are and get to celebrate on your day. And, I get that was a really nice thing for you to say, Spencer, but I don't feel comfortable with that.
Regardless of whether or not I celebrate my birthday on my actual birthday or any other day, I'm still going to be the same guy. I'm completely okay just celebrating you.
Mary, that's a huge thing, I feel like, because most people would judge, your whole birthday hang up as a little crazy. And he's like open to it, man.
I don't know if it's a little crazy. I think there's a lot of people out there that wouldn't want to share their birthday.
Okay, selfish, whatever you want to call it. That's fine too, Mary.
I don't think it's selfish. I'm just being honest.
Okay.
But I do appreciate Spencer's reaction.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, would you want to go out with him on a second date? We will pay for it.
Spencer, are you serious? Are you really going to change this for me and change your birthday?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's not a problem for me. I'm totally down.
Oh, really?
You don't see this as a red flag at all, Spencer?
You go on a number of dates, and finally you meet someone that you like connect with on pretty much every level except for the birthday thing. Like, it's fine. It's really fine.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sweet.
Mary Spencer said he will change his birthday for you.
Oh my God.
Will you go out with him again?
Yeah, let's do it. Thank you.
Hey, awesome.
Okay. Congratulations, Spencer. You got your second date.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, and now you have to figure out a date for your birthday. I have a few dates that I could suggest. You could do...
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A lot of times when you're out on a first date, you do something embarrassing. You embarrass yourself somehow. And then you never want to see that person again. Even if they like you, they call you, they try to get you on the phone. You're like, what happened on the date was just way too embarrassing. I remember I went on a date with this girl a long time ago, and we went out on the date, and we were there, and like there were people coming up and recognizing me from the radio, and we were leaving, and I gave like this homeless guy like a $100 bill, and he cried about how it changed his life and all this stuff. And I was so embarrassed because she had just gone out with the perfect man, and I was like, there's no way I can continue this. I'm so embarrassed that she saw that stuff happen. I can't continue it. So she'd try to call me, and I just would ignore her calls. I knew it was just going to ruin everything.
And I'm sure she also looked like, a supermodel as well, but you had to turn it down.
Yeah, and that was it. I felt like I was too attractive for her. All kinds of embarrassing stuff happened on that date. Well, James, who is on the phone with us right now, has an embarrassing story from his date, too. Maybe not as embarrassing as my thing.
Whoa.
But something happened on his date that is actually very embarrassing. Not for him, for the girl that he actually went out with. Oh, no. And that's why he thinks she's not calling him back. James, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
So the problem on your date wasn't that you were too perfect like I have?
No, not this time.
Okay.
Not this time.
So tell us a little bit about the girl that you want us to call today. Her name is Lauren?
Yep.
And where did you meet Lauren?
We got set up on a blind date.
Was it, wow, was it blind, or did you Google search her, find her on Facebook?
Completely blind.
Really?
All I knew was the person knew.
That is risky.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And what did you guys decide to do when you went out?
Well, I didn't want to do anything, high pressure, high stakes, so we got in touch and we met for breakfast one day.
Okay.
And how did breakfast go? You guys enjoyed each other's company even though you hadn't seen each other or known anything about each other?
Yeah, I don't want to sound cliche or anything, but it was great. We had about an hour date and it just flew by. She was stunning. When she walked up for the first time, she was absolutely beautiful. So that, I guess that's a lot of the anxiety of a blind date was out the window.
What was her reaction to you? Did you pick up on anything? Did she seem similarly, satisfied?
Yeah, we were joking around by the end of it, like we were old pals. She was laughing at my jokes, she was cutting jokes around me, and there was really no awkward lull in the conversation. Just one sort of topic led to the other, and she seemed to really.
Okay, the date sounds great and everything. It sounds awesome, but I want to know about the embarrassing part. That's what I want to talk about right now.
All right. So after we finished breakfast, we didn't have anything to do for a while, so I said, let's just go for a drive. Just to drive. No expectations, no nothing like that. So she said, fine, let's do it. That sounds like a great idea. So we hop in my car, and we're driving around, and we're stopping at, really nice little parks and little things here and there that just are nice to look at. And so while we're driving and we're joking around, and I start to, as playfully, not again nothing expected, but playfully just tickle her side, nudge her in the side, see she's ticklish. So I just tickle her here, tickle her there, just goofing around, sort of a flirty kind of thing.
Real quick, James, was she into that? Because tickling somebody on a first date to me sounds kind of strange.
Tickling somebody that you've dated for a year even is hard sometimes.
I mean, I know it was a little bit weird, but I mean, she was laughing. She seemed to have a good time. She never told me to stop or push me away or anything.
Okay.
Right.
And as she's laughing, as I'm having a good time, she let one fly.
And what did she do after she farted on your first date?
She turned the reddest color of red you've ever seen in your life.
Did you keep tickling her? Did you say anything? Did you try to act like you didn't notice it?
Because, I mean, it wasn't like a silent one where maybe you heard it. Like, there was no doubt that you heard it and it was from her.
Did you start laughing? I mean,
I did not know. It's like you put the mute button on the car.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
It's so hard not to sometimes, though, because farts are so funny.
I wouldn't have known how to react in that situation. I think I would have just acted like it didn't happen, but obviously it's one of those situations where, like, if you're on an elevator and you smell something, you're like, one of us did it.
Yeah.
And
nobody make eye contact.
Nobody just like will pretend. But unfortunately,
I mean, the elevator is safer because, I mean, in a car with two people, it's a pretty short process of elimination.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say, and unfortunately, you're stuck with her now because you're on a date. So
Yeah, so I mean, you could tell she was really embarrassed. She was like slinking down in her seat. She was trying to get as close to the door as possible. Like, she was so embarrassed, and I mean, it happens. I mean, these things happen. It's what happens inside of us. And I was trying to tell her, like, it's okay. You got nothing to worry about. Everyone does it. I do it. We all read that book growing up. It's just a natural thing.
And what was her response to that?
She was, she was like, thank you. I understand. It's just really embarrassing. And she could tell that I was trying to help her, but I felt bad for her. I really did, because she was really beating herself up about it, and she didn't really have a reason to. But I mean, I understand where she was coming from.
Now, I'm assuming your date ended shortly after that.
It did. I asked her if she wanted to keep driving or if she wanted to call it, and she said, I think, I really had a great time, but I need to get going. I got stuff to do. So we drove back to the restaurant where we had breakfast, and that's where her car was, and we sort of did that, awkward goodbye where we both kind of still have the seatbelts on, but we hugged across the steership, happier to the driver's side.
Right. Okay.
And I asked her, can I call you or can I text you? Can I see you again? And she told me she would text me or she would call me.
And you haven't heard anything from her at all?
No, not a thing.
Have you tried to get a hold of her?
Yeah, I've texted her a couple times, and I called her once, and it went right to voicemail. But otherwise, nothing.
Okay.
I can't imagine being so embarrassed about one fart that you wouldn't ever call a guy again,
Girls-
especially when the guy is expressing so much interest
Yeah, but
in you
girls
still.
don't fart. Like,
Yeah.
we don't think about that.
And if she wasn't embarrassed before, now all of Seattle knows that you're there.
Very embarrassed now. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks, man.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
James, I think I know how you screwed up on your first date.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was thinking about it. James wants us to call this girl named Lauren today. They went out on a breakfast date. It was all good and everything else, but the most important part of the date that we need to remember is she farted on their first date because he was tickling her, and then she was very embarrassed about that, and the date ended shortly after, and he thinks that she's not calling him back because she's embarrassed. And she probably was very embarrassed, and I think, James, the mistake that you made on your date was after she did that, after she tooted, you just try to make her feel better by consoling her and being like, oh, don't worry about it. Everybody does it. What you should have done was fart yourself.
Absolutely.
Louder than her. And then you guys could have like a little fart battle in the car, and then it would be cute. Be like, see, everybody does it,
That's actually a good idea.
If I had that talent, I might have.
Okay, if you could do it on command. All right, you ready to call her and see if the reason that she isn't calling you back is because of Fartgate?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. Dial the phone right now.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Lauren, please?
This is she.
Hey, Lauren, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Where are you calling from?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay. Why are you calling?
I'm calling because we do a segment on our show called the second date update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then aren't calling them back, and they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask if something went wrong.
Okay, I didn't email anyone.
I know you didn't email
I
us.
think it was okay.
Somebody emailed us about you, though.
About me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
Okay.
His name is James.
Oh, my God.
You remember going out with James?
You know what? I don't think this is a good idea for me to talk to you.
Really? Can I just tell you real quick what he said about you? Because I really would like for you guys to go out again because he liked you a lot.
Well, first of all, he shouldn't have said anything about me.
Okay. Well, he told us about your first date, and he told us about the embarrassing incident.
What do you mean?
Well, he said that during the date, he was kind of tickling you and you're messing around, and then you passed gas.
Oh, Lauren. He told you that?
Yes, he did.
It's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
But it's not a big deal, and that's why we're.
First of all, it's not even about being embarrassed. I cannot believe he would. So, what was the whole point of him calling you and he called you to tell you that so you could just embarrass me on the radio?
No, not at all, Lauren. He called and told us that because when we do this segment, we always talk to people about the date that they went on to figure out if there's anything awkward that happened.
Well, that's really messed up. He shouldn't have told you that because it was private.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. The only reason he told us that, though, was because he thought that's why you weren't calling back because you were embarrassed.
This is so up. He should be embarrassed. He's a complete weirdo. Like, I thought he was a psycho, and obviously he is.
Why do you think he's a psycho?
First of all, it was like weird that he was tickling me, by the way. That's like so weird.
I thought that. Okay, so you sound like you don't like him very much. Before we let you...
I mean, like, I'm sorry. If you would like to know what a weirdo he is, I'm happy to tell you because obviously he has no problem calling a radio station and telling them something personal about me.
I would love to hear what a weirdo he is. And I'm sorry. You shouldn't be embarrassed. We're not trying to embarrass you at all.
No.
It's more just so James can know why you're not calling him back.
Well, so we went out for breakfast. On our date because, like, I wanted to make sure he wasn't a weirdo, and it was actually nice. And then he wanted to know if I wanted to take a drive. It was a really nice day out, and on the drive, it was beautiful. It was, like, the perfect day. And so we just stopped at some parks. Like, we just stopped at various places. But then when we got to one, like, place, and he pulled over, and I was like, oh, I thought he was going to try to make out with me. And he told me that he had something he wanted to show me. So he got out of the car, and I got out of the car, and he walked me back to the trunk of the car.
Oh, my gosh.
That is scary already.
What was going through your mind at that moment?
I was worried that there was going to be, like, a sledgehammer, but I was hoping it would be, like, I don't know, like, maybe he was getting a jacket or something. You know what I mean? I was like, maybe he's getting a jacket.
Right.
So he opened the trunk, and he pulled out an urn. Okay, like a silver urn.
Weird.
And he said, "This is really important to me. Like, this is really special to me. This is my father."
What?
Whoa.
I was like, yeah.
That's a little bit heavy for a first date.
Yeah, and I didn't even know what to think. I was just silent. Like, I didn't even ask anything. I didn't want to know anything about it at that point.
Yeah.
And then he just says, because my father really loved birds. And so whenever I drive to someplace beautiful and see bird feeders, I stop because it was his final wish that I sprinkle his ashes into the bird feeders so he can be free with the birds.
Oh wow. That is...
That's a lot.
That's kind of weird. I mean...
It's so weird.
If that's his father's last wishes... That's one thing, but to do that with you on a first date, like, hey, we're going to share this special experience and feed my dad's father's ashes to some birds, I could see how that would kind of turn you off a little bit, Lauren.
That's at least third date material. Come on.
Did you guys spread ashes together?
Yeah, because I was afraid he was going to kill me. Because I was like, how did his father die? Like, did he kill his dad?
Not natural causes, bro.
Wow. All right. I can see why that turns you off then, Lauren. That's kind of strange.
Yeah, I was just, like, so relieved, honestly, when I got home and I was not dead.
Yeah, all right. Hey, Lauren.
Yeah.
He's also on the other line right now.
Are you serious?
I am. I'm sorry.
Hi, Lauren.
Oh, my God.
I'm just a little offended that, I decided to open myself up and let you in on something, personal and special to me, and then you judge me by it,
What? First of all, here's the thing. I'm really sorry to hear about your dad, but you need to understand that that's actually nuts, what you did. Like, I didn't even know your dad was dead. Like, if we've been dating for a while, fine, maybe. But not only was it our first date, it was the first time that I met you. So did you know we were going to do that? Like, that's weird.
No, I had no intention, but when we were driving and I saw the birds and I said,
Yes,
this
there's
would
birds
be a great
everywhere.
time
You pull over every time you see a bird.
make good to my dad, and at the same time, see what kind of connection I have with this girl that I had a great time at breakfast with, had a great time talking to, had a great time driving with, and I thought, maybe she was kind of real. Maybe she was a little bit deeper than just a puddle, that maybe she didn't understand what I was doing.
Serious? Because I am weirded out when you pulled out an urn on our first date. I'm shallow.
It's a little bit because you can't understand why I'm doing it.
It is weird that you would take me to the trunk of your car, pull out an urn of your dad's ashes on our first date, and then feed the birds with it.
I mean, I didn't get weird when, you told me about all these traditions you have with your grandma and all these other things.
Yeah, that is different. I was telling you what we used to make on Thanksgiving. If I told you that she was dead and I baked her ashes into a pie and ate it every Thanksgiving, then it would be the same.
Must I remind you that I overlooked the fact that you completely stunk up my car?
That is so up. Like, by the way, it's completely weird also to tickle people on the first date.
Oh, yeah, we forgot about the tickling thing.
Very true.
Well, it sounds like you two just had a wonderful time together, and that would mean that I need to ask Lauren if she would like to go on a second date with James. We'll pay for you on a second date. No? You answered before I was even done asking the question, Lauren.
No, I'm sorry. I just can't. I understand that this is very personal to him, but I cannot.
All right. James, I'm sorry, man. No second date for you.
Can't blame the guy for trying, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe just wait a little while to bust out your dad's ashes on a date,
I could probably try that out.
Yeah, try that. And
92.5. Second date update.
You guys remember when meeting someone online was considered a sketchy way to date?
Yeah, wasn't that funny? Weren't we cute back then?
Yeah.
Now it's like the way.
It was like, you weirdo. Why would you do that?
You don't even
Right?
know them.
Hooking up with a stranger off the internet is just a regular Tuesday.
Right.
In fact, people think you're weird if you don't have a Tinder account set up.
Oh, for sure. I'm married and people think I'm weird for not having one.
Yeah. But today, we have a guy on the phone who's brand new to dating apps. His name's Kyle. He says he needs our help today. So what's up, Kyle?
Hey, how are you?
Good. How's your emoji game?
It's okay, I guess.
You got to be up on that right now. It's okay?
Yeah. I mean, I use them.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not an expert.
Can I ask what prompted you to finally give it a try, online dating?
My ex-girlfriend and I were together for 7 years, and we just broke up.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. It sounds like you're ready to move on.
You're
move
free,
forward.
bro.
Yeah.
I guess you could say that.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't sound too
okay.
stoked.
I'm sorry. No, let's be sad about it more.
No, but
Oh my God.
it's always for the better in the long run.
I'm ready to move on, and so my friends are like, "Hey, you should try this," and I'd never have the need for it. And in 7 years, a lot has happened in terms of dating apps, right?
Yeah, right. So what was it like? Who did you meet?
Honestly, at first, I don't know. I wasn't too into it. It seemed weird. I had some bad matches. I even got ghosted one time.
That
And,
happens, man. It sucks.
Yeah, it's like a rite of passage, though.
It's like more common, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so I almost gave up, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I am so happy I stuck with it because I would never have met Kelly.
Okay.
Kelly is beautiful.
Oh.
She's very kind. She likes, animals, children, old people, everything. She checks all the boxes.
There's I know a lot of women out there that don't like old people, so I'm glad you were able to find one.
The senior citizen box.
Yeah.
Check.
All right.
Like, good. I'm around a lot of senior citizens, so.
So Kelly's into the olds, and you asked her out?
Yeah, and check this out. She has her own YouTube channel for yoga.
Wow.
For yoga?
Oh, that's why you like her.
Oh, that's cool though. I've been doing some YouTube yoga at home. It's nice. Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't a creep or anything, but I did watch it, just to check it out.
Oh, I totally would. I do the exact same thing. I think that that's normal.
Without doing any yoga, you just sat in front and watched her do yoga for a while?
No, not for a while. I mean, I just checked it out.
2 minutes or however long you last. But you
Oh
got...
my God, Jeffrey.
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm just trying to get clarification here.
He's doing some research on this date he's going on with a chick he met online. It's totally normal.
All right.
Okay.
Going on social media and watching the video.
Okay, great. So now that your research was done, did you ever take her out?
So we decided to meet at a bar,
and
she was just as beautiful in person as
in the yoga videos.
Picture, or the yoga, everything. And it wasn't like these were like 20-year-old or 5-year-old videos. I mean, this was, she still looks like that.
Now you're kind of dwelling on the videos, and I'm starting to think it is creepy.
Yeah, I think Jeff was right.
What were drinks like? Did you guys connect?
We talked about the normal stuff, and I mean, it was really, really nice. And she'd never had a glitter bomb before.
What did you say?
The glitter bomb.
Glitter bomb?
Like one of those that you like mail to someone, and then you open it, and there's glitter everywhere?
No, it's a drink. The Goldschlager and the Red Bull, and
the Gold Flakes.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
A glitter bomb. That sounds good.
I was thinking like a bath bomb.
Yeah, me too. Well, I was thinking.
So yeah, we ordered 2 of those, and we talked about TV shows. And get this, she'd actually never seen Stranger Things.
Oh,
that's such a good show.
It is a good show.
I know. I couldn't believe she hadn't seen it.
Yeah, very important to pop culture.
Dude,
she needs to see it.
Yeah.
All right.
So did you watch it?
Yeah, it is a great opening, Jose, to be like, well, we got to watch it together.
Yeah, episode 1.
I know. The kids and the whatever.
No,
why
that's
did you
not how
say the kids so weird? You know the kids.
Well, in the show.
Yeah,
well,
I get it.
I know.
Okay.
I think he's accidentally creepy, guys, honestly.
Yeah.
Did you use the window to ask her on another hangout date to watch the show?
I said, hey, why don't you come over to my place? We can binge watch whatever. So she came over. I couldn't believe it.
Okay, cool. So you were able to get her back to your place that night.
Yeah, Netflix and chill, right?
Totally.
All right.
Okay.
How did that go?
Well, one thing is when I went to the Netflix sign-in, my ex-girlfriend's login was on the screen when I fired it up.
Oh, her name was up there?
Yeah, her username, her ID, which is her name.
And Kelly saw it?
She saw it, yeah.
Did she say something? I'd say something.
She didn't say anything, but it just seemed like there was pardon the pun, there was a chill in the room all of a sudden.
Netflix and chill. I see what he did.
I didn't get the pun either.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Jeffrey.
Yeah, we watched one episode, and then she said she had to go.
Oh my God.
Dude. And the first episode's so good.
I know. How could you leave after the first episode? Even if you don't like you, I would still stay.
Well, maybe if you were talking about the kids like you were during the whole episode, she probably got freaked out.
No,
I didn't do that.
Okay, well, that's good.
I think it's the chick's name. I think she thinks you're in a relationship.
Yeah, it does look like you are, man.
Yeah, maybe she thinks I'm cheating on her. I don't know.
Yeah.
But she didn't mention it. She didn't say anything. We didn't talk about it.
Well, she wouldn't.
So I've called her, and she'll talk to me, but it's it's sort of really polite conversation. And if I ask her if she wants to hang out again, she makes these excuses. And I don't know what's happening. We had such a wonderful time. We totally hit it off.
Okay.
All right. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a song, come back, call Kelly for you, and try and get you your second date update. Okay?
Okay, cool. All right, great.
All right. Maybe you watch one of those yoga videos in the meantime and
don't.
just calm down.
It's so creepy.
We'll make the
now.
call after this, all right? Hold on. You're just tuning in. We've got one of our listeners named Kyle on the phone for a second date update. And there were a lot of firsts in this whole dating situation.
Okay.
It was one of Kyle's first times on a dating app.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the first woman he's dated with a yoga channel on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
He introduced Kelly to her first ever glitter bomb.
Oh, wow.
And us.
I forgot. I didn't know about it either. It's
which
a
is
shot?
a shot of Goldschlager dropped into a cup of Red Bull if you want to do one right now.
It sounds awesome.
Sounds very early for that.
Hey, I'm down. Let's go.
He also showed Kelly the first episode of Stranger Things back at his place because she's never seen it before. And now it's the first time that Kyle's called into a radio show to get help with his romantic life.
Look at you growing as a human,
Isn't
bro.
that sweet? He's just growing up.
Yeah, hopefully it's the last time, though.
Yeah, let's hope.
Let's hope.
We don't want to hear from you again. You hear that?
That's your loss, bro. I don't want to talk to you either after this.
All right, we're all in agreement then.
I like you, Kyle.
We're going to have this work out for you. Now, Kyle's worried because when he turned on his Netflix at home, his ex-girlfriend's name popped up on the account. And he thinks maybe Kelly saw it. There was a little bit of awkwardness there, but he's not sure if that's the reason she's not calling him back.
I mean, if she does give you a second chance, Kyle, can you ensure her that you've removed the ex from the Netflix account?
I'll do whatever. I'll put a guy's name, whatever I have to do.
You should have already done it. Take her off,
take
man.
it off, man. Just have yours.
Move forward.
Yeah, you're right. I should have. That's stupid.
Okay. Go do it now,
Yeah.
and we'll talk to
When
Kelly,
we're
right?
done, you go
Yeah.
change that account. But
Sign up for a free trial.
right now, we're going to give Kelly a call. You ready?
I mean, okay. No, I mean, how often, do you get to go out with a girl who has her own yoga channel? I mean, let's be honest,
Again,
right?
if you keep bringing that up, it's going to be creepy.
Well, not with her. We're friends, right?
Yeah.
Us? Yeah.
I'm just saying. We're just saying maybe hold in the gloating about her YouTube until after she agrees to a date with you, okay?
Yeah, that's for down the road.
Okay.
All right.
No.
No, maybe never, but okay.
Okay, well, here we go. I'm down the number now.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Kelly, please?
Can I ask who's calling?
Yeah, my name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
This is Kelly.
All right.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
You don't have to
How
sound
are you guys?
don't sound so scared of me. I'm nice.
I mean, she is answering everything with a question. I don't know.
I've never been on a radio show. Why are you guys calling me?
Hey, look at this. It's a first for Kelly.
Yay! Congrats, Kelly.
Kelly, we're calling because we're doing something with you called the second date update. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email our show and we'll reach out to that person for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
Come on, don't sound so nervous. This is a good thing, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, it means someone really likes you, okay?
Yeah, somebody-
You are a wanted person.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. And that person that's emailed us about you, his name is Kyle.
Kyle called you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he said he had a really, really good time with you, and you're not calling him back now.
Oh.
So can you tell us, what did you think of Kyle when you met him?
He was really nice.
Was he really nervous? Because he did say he was pretty new to, online dating.
Yeah, he said he just got out of, a long relationship, so it seems like it was his first real date in a while.
Mm-hmm. He told us some fun stuff happened on your date. He said that he showed you what a glitter bomb was.
Yeah, he did.
What'd you think of that?
I'm not sure if I'd order it again, to be honest. Not a big fan.
But you stuck around long enough to go back to his place and watch Stranger Things.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Stranger Things, and he seemed really nice, and it seemed like a really genuine offer, and so what could go wrong?
You say that, and I feel like you know what went wrong.
Yeah, that's what we want to know. What did go wrong? Because you're not calling him back, and he has no idea why.
He has a nice place and everything, and so we sat down, and he opened up Netflix, and there was this other woman's name.
Yeah.
And I know it was probably, his ex or something, and whatever, but it made me nervous.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. Instead of addressing it, he just kind of clicked away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you feel like maybe his ex wasn't his ex? Maybe it was his current girlfriend?
Yeah, that was my concern. I mean, why would he still have her in the Netflix menu,
Yeah.
Free Netflix?
Weird.
Yeah, free Netflix.
I mean, I had my girl on Hulu for a long time. My ex.
So is that the reason you're not calling him back then? Because that girl was on his Netflix account?
No, it's more than that. That made me nervous, but I just decided, to do a little research of my own. And so I said I needed to, make a quick call. And so I walked down his hall, and I was pretending just to talk to my mom. And I was
sneaky.
Oh, my God. You were snooping to see if there was a woman that lived there.
Oh, my God. Now I'm never going to trust another person when they say they have to call their mom.
You got to do
Sit
it.
down and let me listen.
Put it on speaker.
Yeah.
I'm backing you on that move. I think it's a smart move. What'd you find?
I wasn't poking around too much. I wasn't like going through his drawers or anything, but I just like opened a door or two
okay.
and I poked my head in. And in his bedroom, he had all these photos of him and another woman who I'm assuming is probably either his ex or his current partner.
Like lots of photos, not just one photo?
How many photos are we talking about?
It was like there were a couple on the wall, like a normal amount on a wall. And then he had like a stack of Polaroids of them together on his desk, like kind of spread out. And it just felt a little shriny to me. Like they're all in his bedroom. He wakes up and goes to bed looking at her every night. And I mean, what if she's just out of town and he's just trying to have a quick and get out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing is like the Polaroids make it feel creepy for some reason. Like one Polaroid, but like a full stack of Polaroids.
Like, bro, we have digital photos
I know.
nowadays.
There's just something about it that feels like
Serial killer-esque?
Yes, exactly.
Touch the picture.
Yeah.
Right. It just adds to this shrine atmosphere, right? Just add a couple candles and it's perfect.
Okay.
Some candles.
Maybe we need to ask Kyle if it was a shrine. Kyle, is that a shrine to your ex-girlfriend?
What's going on?
Oh, yeah, Kelly, I should have said Kyle's been on the other line listening this whole time. He wants to talk to you.
What?
Hey.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Kyle, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
It might not be bad, Kelly. Maybe he has a reasonable explanation.
Yeah, the relationship has ended, and I'm trying to sort out, what pictures to get rid of, and I mean, I'm in the process of taking everything down, and
Yeah, a good thing to do would just be get rid of all the pictures
that's
with your ex-girlfriend in them.
Kind of the rule of thumb.
if I can be 100% honest, I mean, I was really busy, and I was going to sort them and get rid of them the night before, but I don't know, I just clicked on your YouTube channel. I was just caught up watching your yoga videos.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, Kelly, so it's pretty much your fault that the pictures are
Wait.
still up there.
Kelly, are you okay with that he watched the YouTube videos, the yoga stuff?
Yeah. I mean, that's the equivalent of me opening his bedroom door, I guess.
Oh, he's looking into your bedroom.
Okay.
She's right.
Wait, well, no, hold on. No, there's a difference. The YouTube is public, and anyone on the internet in the world can see it.
Right.
Well, the door was cracked. It basically opened itself.
Oh!
And I gotta say, Kyle,
I like the logic.
Yeah.
like, you either weren't planning on hooking up with her or were planning on doing it with your ex-girlfriend watching from the photos. Like, what?
No, I'm a gentleman. I had no intentions of any of that. You know, it's our first date, and, you know, I mean, I move like a snail, I'll be honest.
Oh, sweetie.
Well, yeah, I mean, how long has it been since you broke up with your ex?
It's been about a couple months.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, really fresh.
Yeah, we need to purge that.
Yeah.
Okay, you need the purge.
That's part of moving on.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's new, and I haven't been single in 7 years, but yeah, I'm sorry that you saw the pictures, but trust me, the relationship is over, and I'm getting rid of the pictures.
Okay.
Good.
I believe you. I'm sorry. I do feel really bad about reaching your privacy and passing judgments without actually talking to you about them, but
Oh, you guys are cute.
you guys
Oh my
got
God,
it.
ask him, Jeffrey.
Yeah, you have to go
I'm really
out.
excited.
I mean, if you guys think about this on your next date, you guys could watch Stranger Things and her YouTube channel at the same time.
Yeah, picture in picture, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe.
And if you guys are willing to do that, we will pay for you to go on that second date.
Hey.
I'll give you a second chance, Kyle. I think you're really cool, and I'd love to see you again.
Oh, you guys are
Oh.
cuties.
Love
Awesome.
prevails.
Likewise.
A successful second date update.
They're rare, but we...
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I think I know exactly why the girl on the phone for a second date update today isn't getting a call back.
Okay.
Oh.
It's because she moved way too quick.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
I read her email. It says she met a guy on a dating app.
Uh-huh.
And get this, she talked to him for 2 months and then they went out on a date.
Oh my gosh, that's a
Way
long
too
play.
quick, Mel.
Yeah, sorry, Mel.
What are you thinking?
Are you making fun of me for taking it slow?
No, I'm saying whatever happened to the 7-month rule? Like, standard.
I know. It seems crazy that it took us
that long.
Why did it take 2 months to go out with this guy? Are you that cautious?
No, I mean, it's just kind of timing and everything. 'Cause, like,
Okay.
at first, you know how when you're on those apps, like, you meet, like, 8 million different people. So at first, it was, like, the little high. It's, you know, over the next couple of weeks, it slowly kind of ramped up. Then we were starting to, like, get a little flirty, have a little fun. I mean, it was all G-rated, but we were texting constantly. You know, it's kind of back and forth. And at work, when you're, you know, sneaking peeks at your phone, you heard the little ding and you're all excited. So,
Oh, Mel. Is this normally how you do it with dates? It takes you this long?
no. This was just a cool situation, kind of, that we were actually taking a little time to get to know each other. And
Yeah, it sounds like you guys actually got to know each other better than I know anybody in my life. 2 months texting back and forth, and then you guys actually went out. What did you guys do when you finally met up?
we just met for drinks, and we just kind of clicked right off the bat. I mean, I was laughing so hard. My face was hurting. You know how when your cheeks start to hurt because you're having so much fun?
And you sound like you're a hard person to get to laugh, so I imagine he was really hysterical.
Yeah, true. No, but he was really funny, and I just really liked him, and we just kept talking, and we're kind of, having a drink, and, a couple times, I felt bad because it's like, oh my gosh, this is going on a long time. I'm having a really good time, but I didn't want him to be stuck, so I was like trying to give him an out, and I was like, it's late, I understand if you need to go, you work tomorrow and all that, and he's like, no, it's like I'm having too much fun, I don't want to go, and that's exactly how I felt.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. And at least you guys didn't learn everything about each other in that 2 months and then you had nothing to talk about. You're like, yeah, I already know everything about you. So how did the date end then?
It was really sweet. He walked me to my car and, he just, gave me a nice kiss on the cheek and said goodnight. It was great.
That is sweet. Was there plans to go out again?
Well, we'd mentioned that we were going to look at our calendars and it just changed. And all of a sudden, I'm not hearing from him. I'm starting all the text conversations. And when I got a response back, and it took a while to get a response, it would be really short, almost kind of rude. It was like a completely different person.
That's
Wow.
weird.
And why do you think that is? Do you think you upset him in some way?
It's so funny. I've been over this so many times in my head. And I did realize, and I feel kind of bad, that I did not offer to split the check. And because he just kind of grabbed it and took care of it. So I didn't think anything of it because it's, gentlemanly on the first date. But we were there a long time and we had a good amount of food. So I imagine it was probably a pretty big bill.
Did you thank him? I mean, did you thank him for paying?
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, of course. Yeah.
Okay, so you weren't rude.
But there's a couple other things that have been kind of occurring to me, and I've had plenty of time to think about it. That, we did talk a little bit about politics and religion, but it seemed okay because we seemed to be on the same page with everything.
Hey, you're both Satan worshipers.
No, nothing crazy, but how we just seemed like we were, kind of on the same page, so it didn't seem like a big deal. Didn't seem like that was super, controversial. And then the only other thing that I didn't think it was a big deal, but while we were walking in my car, I told him, I'm like, please don't look in my car when we get there because it's kind of a mess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
I understand that.
I didn't think that much of it, but I'm like, I don't know, maybe he was really scoping it out or something and, thought it was bad. I don't know.
That's not a big deal.
God, you
Do
insulted
you think
him.
he looked in your car and it was filthy and that's why he doesn't want to go out with you?
Those are the only things. I've had an entire week to try to figure this out, and those are the only things I can come up with. I mean, I don't know.
Those would be really weird reasons not to call somebody back, I feel like. I mean, the religion thing and the politics thing, maybe, but if he was offended, you think you would know right away.
Yeah, you can see it in their face.
Totally. Totally.
Okay.
That's
All right. Well,
disappointing to go from such a high to such a low.
Oh, it's killing me. It's absolutely killing me. That's why that's why I'm talking to you guys. I need help.
okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you so much. I really need this.
We'll get to it in about 2 months. How about that?
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just tuning in, Mel is on the phone, and she wants to call a dude named Evan. Apparently, they had a great date. They actually talked online for 2 months before they even went out, and then when they had their date, something went horribly wrong. Because Mel had something in her car. Something that she didn't want anybody to know about. And unfortunately, she thinks that might be one of the reasons that he's not calling her back. because at the end of the date, everything was going fine and they walked out and she said, "Don't look in my car." And she thinks maybe he looked. And Mel, I don't know what you had in your car, but I'm thinking you shouldn't have drawn attention to what was in there.
Okay, you're probably right. But I mean, it wasn't that bad. It's just I had a lot of stuff in there.
Is it a lot of stuff like your gym bag and your work stuff, or is it like a lot of old food wrappers and dirty?
It's mostly like the gym bag and stuff, but there might be a couple bags of food.
Okay.
But it's not like a big deal. I mean, I could clean it out in just a couple minutes. I just didn't have time to do it before I drove there.
Are you sure there's no bodies of former boyfriends in the back?
No, I'm pretty sure.
You probably don't even know underneath all the other stuff. Okay.
Pretty messy. One of those guys could have gotten lost somewhere.
Well, we're about to call Evan and get him on the phone and find out why he's not calling you back. Do you have any last words before we make the phone call?